Check, check. Yeah, let's get everything situated. I actually maybe should have waited a little bit to start stream, but it's okay. Good morning, everybody. Happy Big Sunday. I just got done Sadhana. Normally I take a little bit of time to like get situated and this and that, but today we have a lot to do, and actually, because I may need to head out in a bit, 'cause there's this comic book store nearby that's closing. Yep. So, well, last night also, so what happened is I got the level 18, I was cruising. This random guy asked me to help him with a quest outside Deadmines, and I'm like, oh, well, this will be a great opportunity to just like get acquainted with that area again and help this guy. This guy, he was this gnome, and he was only level 16, and he was playing terrible. He was like being over aggressive, but I still was making it work because I ended up becoming a healer to keep him alive. He was like pulling too much. Here, let me also load chat. Give 1 second. Live on stream. Here, let me pull up chat. Hey Priya, happy Big Sunday. I was just making sure before I start going into a tangent about, or a rant, a little rant, just talking about it, whatever word you want to use. I was cruising. I actually was getting so confident with this character too, and we were cruising. This guy needed help. I helped him. He was being like sketched the whole quest too, because like he was pulling too much. And then we found this random night elf, and they were helping us really good. And it was like me and this other night elf were actually useful. And this dwarf just kept pulling too much. And even at one point, they diverge where he goes down this lane, she goes down this lane, and then I even had a mob on me or something on me. But that's not even, we were able to survive that. What happened was we clear the whole quest, but of course it's like a huge thing where you have to fight like 50 or 100 of those dudes. And him and the one dude, he's like, all right, it was like literally like a Leroy Jenkins type moment where he was like, all right, I did the quest, thanks, and he just leaves, and then the other night elves is running with him. At first I was gonna hearth, but I was like, oh, let me hold on to my hearth and like escort them out, because I'm like, this could be a little dangerous. And then go figure, all the spawns come up and they just all start attacking the dwarf, and then he runs back and they all come towards me. And at first I got past some of them, but then even when I tried to hearth, one thing attacked me that was just another dude out there, and then I even was able to survive for a while, but we all got wiped. So, but there's a few lessons I learned from it. So here's the thing. We learned a few things from this, and I'm going to break it down right now. One is that we can't just do random fun quests like that or try to help people out, especially if it's a quest in a cave like that, and just in general. I need to be even more, because like luckily I have this game figured out. It's all good. I'll even demonstrate it. But like I say, I even know it's a little early coming back, but today I was like, you know what, let me at least get the grind going again. But we got trolled a bit, so we're gonna hop into this Booyah and see how things go. Also the sounds, I probably have to configure the sounds and everything, because there's always, when you're streaming, it's always a million things. So there we go. I also literally just got done sadhana. I need to eat something and all of this.
It's too far away.
Yeah, he was super, that's the perfect word for it. He was super reckless, but then a part of me, like, because I think, like, I even hate to use the word, like, nice person, but because, like, I try to do my best, and I try not to, like, if I'm in a group, I'm trying to, like, you know, play it properly, but he was just clearly not playing it properly, but I even knew, like, a part of me was like, maybe I should just, like, leave this group and bounce. I even felt like doing it before, too, but I was like, maybe I should just leave this group and bounce. But I was like, whatever. I was like, maybe I don't know why, maybe I was tired last night or whatever, but I was thinking to myself, maybe, I don't know, like a part of me is like, maybe this guy is so good, I'm playing too relaxed. But my intuition knew he was playing dumb because, like, he's level 16 and he was pulling, like, Noopy. I guarantee you when Noopy gets here, with my last other Booyah characters, we've come across people like that before, that sometimes you get in groups with, and it's almost like I'm even amazed he was level 16. But also for him to be asking for help for a quest outside Deadmines at level 16, when I really think about it, that was stupid. But to be honest, I have minimal experience in Deadmines because the only time I ever use it is when I get to like 18 to 20. I do it like once or twice with the group, but I was just doing it because it's a thing, and it is good experience for like 3 or 4 of the levels. But it's all good. It was like my bad. Like, once again, my bad. Even though it was that guy's mistake, I'll take responsibility for offering. But sometimes people will message you and they need help and blah blah blah, or they want help. It's fine. But I'm gonna get some momentum going. Trust me, we'll be back in Stormwind before you know it. Other than today, there's like one thing I have to do today. And then also, well, I need to get an invite back in the Sugar Rush, but let's level and then worry about that. But actually, let's do that as soon as possible. 1 second. Give me a second, guys. Let's do that as soon as possible. And I will admit too, well, from doing my IRL workout stream all the days in Navratri, I realized, well, you know what really I think did me in? Well, all of it did, but the push-ups that I did the one day, when I did like 45 or 50 push-ups, I was kind of like very stiff and sore. And I to be honest, the only reason, well, this is like the good thing is that the reason I grouped with that random dwarf is I was like, oh, this sounds fun. It just sounded fun to me, but it just happened to be a really bad player. You come across them. I'd say it's probably 30% of the people in the game, you know, but you just don't group with them. But I learned. And if anything, I feel like I was a little bit over-scattering myself too, where I had so many people wanting to do the Deadmines run with me. I even randomly yesterday wanted to do it yesterday because I was like, oh, I'm level 18 and I just feel like doing something fun and challenging, but all good, all good. We'll be back before you know it. Oh, and like, yeah, I am trying to even right now. No, I don't want to join Electron. They're trying to get Booyah right away. She's a green hair Booyah. Ooh. But it's okay. Like, you know, it's so interesting. I actually have something kind of deep to share. It was kind of like an interesting thing. But it was something F-Champ said after I signed off stream. I was watching East Coast Throwdown, which is also today. Here, let me log into this Booyah. Gosh, this was so stupid. This is so stupid. But in a way, I kind of like, I don't know. Here, let me, this is so stupid. Here, let me get, a guild invite on my new tune. She's called Booyah, wow. See if anyone's on. This one died last night. I was outside Deadmines helping a level 16 dwarf. He pulled everything on me and killed a level 23 night elf with me. Was literally a Leroy Jenkins type moment. All good. Gonna get back to it. Gonna die most of today. So give me a minute. Let me log on the new tune. Sabagina. I do with 200 gold, so we good. Sabagina. Alright, so we'll take a screenshot just because I don't want to be like bouncing back and forth too much. Alright, Sabagina. I'll finish my TED talk in a second. Whisper, Sabagina, yo. Like this one. Honestly, what's even funny is I'll get back to level 18 so quick, the guild won't even know. Thank you. We back, baby. If I have to make even another one, I swear. Why is... Why is... Okay, there we go. I was just about to say, there we go, move the new window. Also, we need to put, let's do all the stuff that you have to do when you're a pro gamer, and that's all set up good. We're good. I should grab a little coffee, maybe. I need to get a little food in my stomach. Thank you. So in a second, well, like I say, I'm trying to also be pro gamer. I'm trying not like while I'm talking about being good at games, not being good at a game. Let me open some, like I said, I literally was like, I had such a fire in me. I was like, I don't want to waste another minute. I even have things I have to do today. I have to go to the comic book store that's closing, that I've gone to forever, and I want to see if they have this Deedlit statue or anything Night Elf related. Even if it's manga. Give me a second. That's fine. Okay. Let me also see if I have any coffee. Whatever. Let me just finish this cherry Pepsi, 0 sugar. I just felt a little dehydrated, but it's all good. Well, it was okay, but I should have put the heat on last night, but I put the AC on, but it was colder than what the AC was even set to, so. But sometimes it's kind of been in between. It's been that kind of weather where it's been in between really nice and... But this is the run, trust me. You think, oh, you better believe. I'm not ever grouping with like a low-level dwarf like that, and I'm no longer gonna do like... Oh, and also I should send gold to this character. Here, let's do that real quick too. Booyah new. All right, we'll level a bit and then we'll do it. Oh, but it does take like an hour. Whatever, we'll do it now. Booyah new. Booyah new. I'll make a whole page of Night Owls. I'm not even joking. You think this is over? It's not over. So I'll get, like I said, I'm just kind of processing everything still. But I'll share the F-Champ things. It's actually, so let's see. Booyah Pally, Booyah new. Booyah. Oh, she's gonna get like 53 gold. Hopefully everything's working. Like I said, we're kind of speed running right now. All right, and also I should end up deleting one of these characters. Probably. There we go. So we could even make another Booyah later. I always want one slot open for a new Booyah, you know? And you know what? If anything, I'll consider the last run was just a warm-up for this run. Now I know exactly what to freaking do. And I'm going to show you guys how a pro gamer handles a situation like a dwarf trolling us. So, let me read chat and then I'm going to share my story. Like I said, I'm multitasking a lot right now, but we're all good. I'm going to show you guys how Champion handles this. Having fun with all the aspects of the... Exactly. So, what FChamp said though, Daigo was playing in East Coast Throwdown last night, and today we also need to pay attention to this, because I care about these things. I don't want to miss any big stuff today from East Coast Throwdown. But luckily, I'm a hardcore gamer, so I check up on it like every hour. But my whole point is I don't want to even get too sucked into even this, where I'm missing awesome things going on. But Daigo's playing, and I was watching actually on the smart TV the matches of Street Fighter 6, and then on the phone FChamp stream of, but he also was like recasting it or whatever on his Twitch, and I was watching on YouTube. So, but like he was talking about even like, you know, he was giving his commentary on the matches and that, but at one point when Daigo came up and even during the match, well, it was just a situation almost like me and that dwarf where it's a skill mismatch up where the one person is like really good and the other person's like pretty good, but it's kind of cool that the guy made top 100 to even be able to play Daigo. But those matches are going to happen. But in the match, he just was you could see the levels, because the one guy, he even like won a round against Daigo, but then Daigo won the whole set because like the guy was throwing unsafe things and he was kind of doing stuff like that dwarf was doing yesterday. So But then FChamp kind of went on a tangent on his stream, but the things he says are true though. But he was like, Daigo's a legend. Or he was like, Daigo, he doesn't care about winning and losing. He cares about getting better. And that's like a champion mindset. And he also is just like, he's very like stoic, you know, but he's just there to get better. And like, he doesn't care about the winning and losing, and he doesn't even really pop off or any of that. But I think he's done it for so long. But FChamp was talking about what it is to be a champion, and that's my whole thing. I won't ramble about it too much, but that was the gist. And I even made notes of it in my own little spiritual journal last night. But in a way, I felt relieved, because at first I'm like, geez, this game can be such a grind, but I love this game, and technically what I want to do will not take that long. Also, I need another second, because I'm going to take everything I need to do, I'm going to do. I need to moisturize. I got a smoothie. Exactly. That's exactly it. And I had to moisturize because it's like been getting cold. But today's like perfect weather once again. But what's kind of good is, I mean, I even like, well, I already feel way better today than I did yesterday. And today we're for real taking like a genuine like break, or, you know, like working but more relaxed. Like, I think for Navratri, I was like extra inspired. So every day I was like, I liked doing like the hardcore workouts I was doing. And I'll keep working out, but I'm just going to tone it down a little bit. I'll take everything as a learning lesson. And like, what's even funny is today, other than it's okay, I just wanted to hop right back into this, but I technically have some dishes to do from last night. It'll take literally 2 minutes, but I wanted to just start the stream, get things rolling. Like I said, I do want to go to that comic book store. They open in like 30 minutes. Let me reread the email about all that. But if they do have that Deedlit statue or any of the manga for Lodoss Wars, I would like to get that. And well, today, even what's kind of cool is just I was looking up on Amazon. There's this. I gotta sell stuff. It's okay. We're gonna get all the stuff back, but. Cool. Just running out of the. Yeah, here we go. Don't worry, we're gonna be back in Stormwind before we know it. And then, did we even pay attention to? Today is 10/12, 9:50, so that's like way later tonight. Well, like, I mean, we're gonna need time to grind anyway. That's fine. That's fine. See, we already have a goal set out, but see, we'll get the world buffs tonight. Let's sell to this Bower. I'm gonna show you guys, like, cause I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. Also, the other thing too is, but like, there's this game called Valorant that I love a lot. And there's this game Stranova I love a lot too, but I'm literally I love Stranova so much I just want to wait till the game actually comes out and then I'll be pro gamer at it. I already am though. I already was like, I'm like undefeated in that game, or like I've lost one match. It's kind of ridiculous. I could even, like, in games like that, if you even are doing 50-50, you're amazing, especially in a game like Valorant, or if you're doing better than that. But I also just love playing Valorant. It's fun. But the weeklies, I did all the weeklies in the battle pass and everything so quick, but it's all good. And if anything, I love Warcraft. We're definitely giving this as many runs, and I thought, because like today when I was like processing it before Sadhana and during Sadhana, I was like, I was like, make it that it's something you do until Halloween or whatever, but I feel like I'm gonna get back there quick. I just need to get the ball rolling. That's why we're doing this. Also, I need to accept all these quests around here, but it's okay, we're just getting the ball rolling. Let me get this quest. But yeah, FCham, pretty much it's even coming back to me too, but he was like, he doesn't care about winning or losing, that's a champion. And I was like, dang. It was so weird that I was hearing it like right after, like, well, with the Booyah dying to that Pally, you know, it was so funny too, because did you even see, I knew what was, like, I knew that it was done, even when it was happening, I was like, oh, why are they running away already? And like, they're gonna pull a bunch of stuff, and then before I know it, he's pulling a bunch of stuff, and then the guy runs back at me. Oh my god. Freaking dwarf. Well, at least he definitely died too. That dude definitely died too, because I'm pretty sure that Night Elf died as well. Man, that Night Elf was just someone cool like me too. That's why part of me was like, I need to run this back just for that as well. Alright, good, we did that. It was funny, before the guy ran off like an idiot, I was saying to the Night Elf, I was like, cool Night Elf, and I was like, thank you for your help. And the guy's like, all right, I gotta go, and he like starts running out. I even thought the hearth right there, I should have hearth right there, it's okay. I interrupted my own hearth to protect the group, because I'm like, the guy's just like running away into, like, I think he either didn't understand how, I don't think he cared how the game works. Because he clearly was, well, he was level 16 and he knew that there's a dead, maybe, I don't know, maybe he was that big of a noob. Maybe that was like his first time doing that quest. Now that I'm thinking about it, that would make a lot more sense. Let's also accept, so, oh, we gotta go, the one guy that's sick. I actually love this quest, but I like to level up a little more because there are things that can anger you around there. We're doing a perfect run. Here, let me also... We don't need that one yet. And then here's the other thing too. I love druids so much because I could just, you know what's funny is the easiest class to me in this game is hunter, but I don't have fun playing the other things as much as I have as playing druid. I was really liking shaman, but then Sugar Rush is not on there. But it's okay because honestly, the Dark Moon Fair, I just wanted to see it once, but it kind of sucks, the one outside Thunderbluff. But alright, we're level 3. I just interrupted my own thing trying to open my bag, but... Alright, let me... Yeah, let's go get that dude. Let's go help him. But it was just, once again, it was so stupid. It was just stupid. I learned, though. If anything, that was a great learning experience. And it kind of taught me, too, that I might even, well, like, yeah. We're going to run that back. That's all I got to say. And also, well, in a second, all right, see, this thing will aggro because it's red, but let's actually do this. So there's a few things I want to do because and it's not, honestly, it's all good. Sorry, I'm like multitasking a lot. I'm trying to figure things out. It's just that, and honestly, it's not a rush. It's not like I need to go to the comic book store that's closing today, but it's been like closing all week. But I did see on the email that it's like today's the last day. But there was even a Deedlit poster on Amazon that I want to get for Christmas. I'll order that for myself as a Christmas present to myself. It wasn't even expensive either. You know, I was like, I definitely want this. It has Booyah vibes on it too. Dang, baby. We're already carousing.
assist you. Goddess Otoro.
I love these quests. These quests are awesome. That's one of my favorite ones, actually. Also, like, it's okay. It's not a big deal, but it's like, yep, it's all good. I'll I'll tell you this, if I ever was okay, I'm not even joking, forever in this game, I wouldn't even, well, if it's someone in the guild, if I ever see someone playing like that again, I'm going to say, I have to go, guys, fill the slot and leave. But especially, I just don't feel like I'll find myself in that type of situation. Like, if it did happen, I'd be like, no, I've seen players like this before, I'm bouncing. It's all good. Let me pull up, because I am just curious about this comic book store. Let me see. And one thing that's really annoying, but I'll deal with it later, is when you sign, when you play chess.com, they like email you constantly. It's like, shut up, chess.com. Okay, I know that I saw this the other day. Here it is. 40% off nearly everything store-wide. Oh, nearly everything. Thursday to the 10th to the 13th from 11 to 6. To Sunday. But wait, also another thing I'm kind of confused about, so maybe they're not closing? It's customer appreciation sale? I'm so confused. Oh, so they're not closing. They were gonna, okay, so guys, just once again, sorry, it kind of even in a way, it brings up a lot of emotion. Like I said, today I'm processing a lot of things. Hope everyone's doing well. But yeah, sorry. It's like, even like a week ago, I thought, and I've gone to this comic book store for a long time, and they were gonna close, but then apparently I think they got so many good sales, or they did so good that they're not closing. So, but it just was kind of like, once again, I'm figuring things out while I'm live streaming. And today I just wanted to hop into this so much just to get the ball rolling that I didn't do all my normal things of taking care of myself. Beauty Bay Bruiser. I just did my morning sadhana because I do that before anything anyway. So that means that they're not closing. There's a good chance that Deedlit statue's still there, but I'll go. It's not a rush anymore, and they're open till 3. But it also like brings up emotion in me too, because a part of me was like feeling like, oh, I have to go today. You know, they're not going to exist tomorrow, but it's just a stupid 40% off sale. I could give a crap about that. I mean, it's great and all, but it's like, you get my point. I was caring more about the actual store. It's all good. I'm going to get in a better mood today. I have to admit, well, like, even, I'm like almost irritated with myself for grouping with, I just was trying to do something fun, you know? But it's hardcore classic. Alright, let me focus. I'm gonna make something to eat in a minute too. Let me turn in the next quest. But yeah, the thing too, the reason why, because some be like, why would a comic book store? It's not just comic books, but it is a comic book store. But it's like part of two where sometimes that can make me feel different type of feelings, because for many reasons, I don't need to explain them all, but I love things like arcades and Warcraft and Night Elves and comics and video games and board games, and so yeah, figure it out yourself. Also, for some reason, give me a second. Okay, just give me a second. So I'm gonna tell you guys what my plan is as I was like processing things. Let me also have a little breakfast. Sahana vavatu, sahana bunatu, sahaviryam karavavahai, tejasvinavati tamastu, mavid vishavahai, shanti, shanti, shanti. Om Namah Shivaya. I feel better. I knew I needed to eat something. I feel much better. I'll get back to my TED Talk in a second. What is this? Oh, I guess, well, that is technically important. Because you get your stuff back. Yeah, that's interesting. I hope everyone's well. So, because now that I realize that the collector's corner or the comic book store is not closing, it's not like a rush. Right now, I'm just seeing they're updated and today is the 13th, correct? Oh, 250. So we got, yeah, we got till 250. Sorry, once again, I'm just focusing on one thing at a time, but they were updating the guild message. Originally, I thought I had to wait till like 9 o'clock tonight, but 250 there's buffs, so we'll get our waypoint then. But that comic book store is not closing, so I could go there anytime before 3. But that's so funny. They went from like closing sale to now it's customer appreciation sale. Sorry, that was just kind of funny. But at first I thought today was like they were closing, like, because that's what it said freaking 2 weeks ago or a month ago. And I had Priya knows I had the intention to go see, there's this Deedlit statue, and I love night elves, and she's a night elf, and even before, like, or it could have been around the same time or whatever, but it was like, I always loved night elves. And it's even funny, the first time I ever played Warcraft in my life, all me and my friends, we made orcs and Tauren and undead and all that. But then on my own, when I just started making night elves, it's the best. I've played all the characters, but the night elves are the best. But same with Lodos Wars. I was trying to think, they could have been around the same time when I had first seen Lodos Wars with Deedlit, Parn. Uh-oh. But they've had this statue there. Yeah, exactly, which is good. That's a good thing. Because the thing too is, as I've talked about it before, part of why it's like emotional to me too, I was a manager, I became a manager, 2 different businesses I've worked for before where I worked my way up to becoming a manager, GameStop and the Natural Market, both of those places. But there was many reasons why the Natural Market closed, and they were beyond my control because the owner, those are mistakes of the owner, and then even technically the technical store manager of that store, I won't go into it, but whatever. I became one of the managers there, but there was the things I could not control. Their marketing was terrible. The location was fine because we were next to this really popular Chinese sushi restaurant and a karate place, but it was more that we needed signage on the road. But that's a whole. There's also marketing things I can go into for why that actual store. I won't use her name, but the one woman, the store manager, She was not very good with computers and stuff, and she would overscan very expensive items, and like every week when we get our distro and our shipments and everything, and at first it was for years, it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but then it became just Wednesday and Friday, then it just became Wednesday or Friday, and then it became well, then we, like, when the pandemic happened, we were fine before the pandemic, but then the pandemic, it was like a year and a half of that, and it was GG. But even a year into it, knowing that they were gonna close regardless, I stayed because I loved it there, and And during the pandemic, I just stayed. But part of that, when I thought they were closing, that was part of why I wanted to go in there today. And then, like I said, also for anyone tuning in, yesterday my level 18 Booyah died, and I'll retell the story again real quick because it's educational for everybody, and I definitely learned from it. But I was even cruising, level 18, cruising in Westfall. We big chilling and having a great time. Getting ready for the Dead Mines run this week with Noopy in the guild. And there was this dwarf. I was kind of like last night, I don't want to say bored, but I just wanted to do something fun. Like, I hopped in a Valor and dominated it real quick. Give me 1 second. I was running away.
Goddess watch over you. Del Mago.
So we gotta get the ingredients for Iverson's thing. So this dwarf messages me after dinner. He's like, hey, I need help. I'm doing a quest outside Dead Mines. Can you help? And I was like, you know what? This seems kind of cute, or this kind of fun. Yeah, sure. And I work my way over there. We go in, but then for about 20 or 30 minutes, when him and I are just in a group, he was pushing way too hard. But I've come across players like that before where a part of me is like, has this guy not played this game? Because like you have to like, well, if you're like a mage type caster, you have to get your mana back, get your health back. And he kept re-engaging at like 60% health. But we stayed in the group for whatever reason, because it was funny because then we find this night elf and she joins the group and it's great. But then even at one point they split off and I was like, oh god, this group is really bad. But I became even the healer and I played Druid as like a DPS main, or like a DPS, or sometimes like a tank. But yep. But then I even finished the quest with this bad group. We succeed the mission, but then when we go to leave, he runs out like a Leroy Jenkins and pulls half of the tunnel outside Dead Mines. And I even knew it was gonna happen. I was like, oh my god, he is pulling half the cave, and that's about to all go on me in a second. Oh no, don't say that. It's okay. Be cool. We're just chilling. Pouch. This is the run. Nice. Okay. And also, normally I never start stream this early. I literally did my yogic sadhana, or Bhairavi sadhana, and I was like, I just had in me where I was like, I am not going to do anything until I get the ball rolling on this. But there's something else I was going to say. Let me think. It was probably about, oh yeah, so yeah, the Booyah died or whatever. But honestly, I was like, well, yesterday I was like exhausted, super sore from like working out too much the last 10, 11 days. And East Coast, and like luckily I just went and chilled, watched East Coast Throwdown, slept, and then now we're here. But I knew I'd come back, but a part of me at first I was like, well, if Stranova was out, I'd have no problem being like, hey, I'll come back to Warcraft another time. But like Stranova is not out. It is just in beta. We're one of the best in the world at it already. Just want to wait for it to actually come out. The servers run great. Let the other noobs do all that, the beta testing for them, and I'm ready for the full game. Jeez, what is this guy? Really not in the mood for... Here, we're gonna... Not in the mood for people like that today. Oh, that was spicy. Don't worry, I'm like intentionally pacing out my energy today. Everything's good. I know what I want to say. It's just sometimes I'm just kind of like relaxing. But also, I'm like, once again, disappointed in myself. But it's all good. Because I'll even give an example too. There's two things I want to say. Because in basketball, many times I've experienced this. That's why I tend to not like playing with people in basketball, because you're just going to come across some person that is playing like an idiot, like that dwarf yesterday. So just give me a second. Yeah, in basketball, when like, yeah, my finger got injured because I was beating the person so bad that most people's ego can't take getting beaten that bad. But when you play against someone like me, you're gonna have to assume I'm gonna shoot 80-90%, and it's not gonna be easy to beat somebody like me. But that's why I tend to not like to do things with people unless they can handle getting beaten. You know what I mean? Or like they love the sport. You better love the sport if you're gonna play someone like me in tennis or basketball. But now I even choose, for instance, even the church I go to, they do a pickleball thing. I can go to it, but it's like, it honestly is so. They also have this really stupid thing. I don't want to get in another side tangent, but they will shift when a game ends. Everyone has to shift, but that is super distracting. When you're a professional like me that's paying attention to the score and everything, moving the court every 5 minutes is not fun. Give me a second. Let me show them.
The loon be with them. Go in peace.
And someone like me, when you do things on the highest level, you're getting into a rhythm. But it was just, 1 second, let me finish chewing this chocolate. So, how it reminded me of the basketball experience when I was meditating on this morning is because, like, the same thing with grouping with that dwarf the other day. It's like, and I'll give the exact example too, because that day when I sort of had got my finger injured because this person was getting beaten so bad, and I think it was just taking a toll on their pride, they started playing like extra aggressive. I'm like under the paint, under the ball. We're playing 50. So in 50, everybody except the person shooting is under the rim trying to, like, you get the ball, but you can do it respectfully. It's like, you don't have to like foul people. You know what's funny too is in all my years, or the 2 years playing basketball like every day, I have fouled somebody once. And usually if you go there and just watch the most idiots that play the game, you'll see fouls like every minute. But there was one time I fouled somebody and it was by accident and I apologized and it was fine. And they were a subscriber too. It was kind of funny. But the one time I'm there getting my shots, and people can usually tell I'm good because they either say it or they're like, wow, you're pretty good. Well, most people, they go, are you, like, it's so silly. Like, that's such a dumb thing to actually say. But I've had people ask me if I'm training for the NBA. Or, like, they'll be like, are you a college player or do you play for the NBA? And I say, I'm a street baller, blah, blah, blah. But I don't get that every time, but some of the time, you know. Or they're just like, wow, you're pretty good. Like, people would be like, you have a good shot, or you're pretty good. I'll be like, oh, thanks. Thanks. But the one time this dude, and I even sort of knew who it is or whatever, but whatever. Kind of an idiot. But he was like, oh, yo, what's up? He's like, could I play with you or whatever? And I was like, and, you know, I was like, at first I'm like, I'm working, I'm getting my shots, but I had just got my shots and that day it's a real nice day. So it's just like that dwarf the other day where I'm like, you know what? I was like, I said, I'm king of the court already. Like, I don't need I don't really play people anymore, this or that. But, you know, but he was like, oh, 50. And I was like, I love 50. So I'm like, I'll play 50. But the thing is 50, I'm really good at 50 because 50 is like a free for all one-on-one. But if I make one shot in 50, which is gonna happen, you better believe. Like, here's what happened. I'm not even joking, and I've already demonstrated this on live stream, and I don't need to prove anything to anybody because I live my truth. I've lived it thousands of times. But if I make a first shot in 50, I will go from 5 points, and usually I get the 10 points for making the first. When you're even breaking for ice at the beginning, or it's not even breaking ice at the beginning, sometimes you're shooting for shot, who's going to break ice or start the game. But if you make the first 3, you get 10 points in 50. And usually I get that. I'll get that. I'll usually be the one that gets the 3 before whoever I'm playing against, even if it's a group of people. But if I make my first shot, whatever, because when you have the ball, you can use whatever skills you have to just make like a little shot. And usually I kind of look like Larry Bird out there. I'm doing hooks. I'm doing everything. I also have amazing handles, and I have an amazing shot. And usually I don't even need to do anything too showy. I'll get to my spot, boom, just make a mid-range shot. And then in 50, you get to go to the foul, and you keep making shots till you miss, and then the rebound goes to everybody else playing, and then it's a free-for-all again. And more times than not, I go straight to 50, where if I start shooting my fouls, I just don't miss. Because foul shots, that's what I do 80% of the time when I go there. And that's something that most people don't even do, because they don't focus on basics. But I will go there and shoot foul shots for hours. So that's this whole TED Talk that I'm trying to share, is that, but people, they underestimate that because they think, oh, this guy, I'm playing it so casual. They're like, oh, I can tell he's good, but then when they really have to play against me, they're like, this guy is like, I think until you actually play somebody like me, you just don't know. But ironically, it makes it, when you're really good at me at things like that, you can't play with everybody. You can't play with everybody when you're actually good at things you do. It's really funny. I swear to God, only people that probably get as good at me at things, they only know that, because if you're just some scrub, then you're happy to play with anybody. And that's most people. Like I said, basketball is a perfect metaphor for that. But in a way, it can kind of suck because, like, whether it's Warcraft or basketball, just like that dwarf the other day, it can kind of suck because, like, sometimes you just want to play the game and have fun, like basketball included. Yes, it can be fun playing with people, but because most people are scrubs, it can sometimes ruin it for people like me that are like professionals. So it's sort of the end of my TED Talk. You either get it if you get it, and if you don't, I'm sorry. That probably means that you're not a legend like me or a champion at things. It's fine. You don't have to get it. Go group with that dwarf outside the Dead Mines. He's perfect for you. You know, but for me, I'd rather group with like Noopy or an elite team. But it's my fault. And if anything, this time around, I'm gonna focus on a different run this time. It's all good. But I'll tell you what today's game plan is. I'm gonna use the restroom in a second because the coffee went right through me. And look, we're already level 4. We're almost level 5. We're big chilling, and we're not rushing. We're not doing nothing. You know, we're just chilling. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys what today's game plan is gonna be. But if you've been paying attention, you probably already know the gist of it. Let's read chat. All right, 1 second, because it's not always easy. Here we go. Let me just take a moment, guys. Just a deep breath. Gonna load chat on the here and the chat on the there. Everything's good. There we go. We're gonna mute this. We're gonna pause that. We're gonna move the chat over there, and I can read the chat. From the beginning of the quest, you had called it. The dwarf was playing stupidly. That is correct, because that is what happened. I remember the thing too is I'm empathic, and I also socially, I remember things exactly. I know exactly what happened yesterday, and I take responsibility for grouping with that stupid, paladin dwarf. I knew even during the group, there was many times I wanted to leave, and I learned. It's all good. It's also really cold. It's okay. It's like fall, but it's like I need to get a hoodie or something too. It's like between. Oh, is it nice? Is it freezing? I don't know. Let me get a hoodie. Is it nice? Is it freezing? I don't know. So here's the game plan. Like I said, I'm just taking a moment to deep breath and relaxing. Also, two things I have to do because like I say, I'm multitasking a lot. There was someone, there we go. Just need 1 second. Deep breath. I'll tell you today's game plan in a moment. Okay. Yeah, look, our hunter's level 16. So I was like, oh, I could just play the hunter to do the Deadmines run, but it's good we have this as a backup, but it's just I love druid, so. So what I was trying to say is today's plan will be, now we're good. I'm gonna be grinding this for a few hours, and then I'm gonna go to the comic book store that I thought was closing, but is not. But when I go in there, I'll talk to whoever's working there and get the inside scoop on everything. And I'm gonna see if they have that Deedlit statue, I'm buying it. And if they have anything Record of Lodoss Wars related, I am buying it. And if I see anything Night Elf related, I am buying it. And then I'm gonna proceed, come back home after probably swinging by the grocery store and playing this, God willing. Can I get an amen? All right. We're also going to need... It's all good. We're going to need, what's it called? Like, mana potion things. Here, let's see if you can buy them. We can sell more stuff. Nice. Nice. It's my fault for grouping with that dwarf. If anything, I'm already, like... I'm feeling already great about this character. And even if this character died, I We'll make another. But look, we're already so close to bear form. We're getting there. Let's see if this guy wants to group. Oh yeah, we didn't even do what I'm so sorry. It's okay. We're doing great.
What brings you here?
Doing great.
Love.
Hello.
How may I help? Hello. How may I help? Ishnu Allah.
Ishnu Lala.
Ishnu Dali. God.
Do any of these? Let me see.
I am.
I am honored.
What brings you here?
You know what brings me here.
Feel free to browse.
Feel free to browse.
My goods are arrived.
Ishnu Allah. Be careful.
Be careful.
What brings you here?
Ishnu Dali. Farewell.
Ishnu Dal Diev. Farewell.
I am listening. Goodbye.
Hello.
Hello.
What brings you here? Ishnu Allah.
Ishnu Lala.
How may I help? I am honored.
Alright, we're good. I was grouped with this dumb dwarf. He was playing overly aggressive and pulled entire cave outside dead mines after I helped him complete quest. Thank you. I actually wanted to dip a few times. I said it on live stream, but even I was gonna hearth at end, but I saw him just run into cave. I was thinking, respawns? Guy was an idiot. My bad though. We all got wiped, and the level 23 night elf. He definitely had to have died. He pulled like 15 The dummy walked them back into Me Too was so funny, like literal Leroy Jenkins. Should and then one people level 16 asking for help. Passing my experience. Yeah, true. To be honest, I was just wanting to do something fun and help. All good though. I've come across bad players like that before in groups. Just gonna be smarter this time, just like him. Aw, true. Let's add Salty Pal. Gotta re-add our friends list. We're level 4. We should get our. Well, let's level and then go to our trainer. So true. It's so funny too, because I saw him over pushing, over pulling. He wasn't understanding. I need to wait for mana. That's true too. Oh, shit. Hey, Pushpa. Oh, thank you, Pushpa. You're sweet. But once again, I've done this before and I'll do it again, but it's more just showing the mindset of a champion and that I genuinely love. The thing too is the reason I even play these games are for the Night Elves. I've even been, like I say, I want to play more Warcraft 3 also, but I like the social aspect of this game too. Drag it around and kill him. Blue bees, bankers. Oh, we're about to ding. Ding, baby. But you know what? If anything, I'm already feeling in a better mood about all of it. There's also something I wanted to check too. The little tangent that F Champ went on the other day about Daigo, I could even try to pull it up on the VOD, but like I said, the gist of it was he was like, Daigo doesn't care about winning or losing. Daigo cares about getting better. That's it's just a heavy statement. If you get it, if you get it. If you don't, you don't.
What brings you here?
Oh, let's go. The good news is I know how to do this perfectly. Was that all? Was that all? Moonfire, Market of Wild, Rejuve. Let's go! We're buffed again. Also, let me pull up in the background too. I want to know, for like I said, East Coast Throwdown. But luckily, like I say, I've been watching fighting game tournaments and gaming stuff for like ever. So East Coast. So there's no. It's not. Yeah, because they blah 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 blah. It will probably start in like the next few hours. Oh, but it is East Coast. It probably, yeah, it'll probably, and today would be finals day, so it probably will be around lunchtime. Nice. And if anything, that's perfect. I need time to grind. Oh wait, let's yeah, I gotta use the restroom in a second. The map was kind of just oh, is it one sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the map was showing that there's like a quest thing here, but I don't see anything. It could just be a glitch. How many of the things do I need? Yeah, whatever. Level 5. Is the map is like literally, oh, the squirrel is getting the water again. It almost makes me want to put fresh water out there because the squirrel's drinking like dirty water every day. The cat drinks from there too. They seem to be okay. Isn't that weird? Here. Guys, watch Booyah, please. Will you watch Booyah, please? Be right back. Oh, there's my hoodie. Hey guys, 1 minute. I was like doing the dishes and stuff and taking care of the stuff I normally do right away. Give me one more. Here, I'll wait for the shadow meld. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I did. Yeah, it is nutty. Yeah, I see. The squirrel drinks the water every day, and Booyah does sometimes too. But it's kind of funny because it's literally like dirty rainwater, but it's just like dirty. It looks like muddy water. You know what I mean? But I guess that's fine for nature. Yeah, what's good is because I had like this yesterday, because like I cook throughout the day for myself, but usually I do the dishes right away. But I had this Booyah. I had to hop right in the Booyah after my morning sadhana. It takes like 2 hours every day.
Go in peace.
There's a hunter. But yeah, what I was gonna say too is, well, I plan to, even if they don't have the D-Lit statue at the comic book store sale, I'm gonna get something. If they have something Night Elf related or something cool, I'm getting it. But I don't even have to have my heart set, because like I said, I was gonna say, like, my heart isn't like, if they had that D-Lit statue, that'd be awesome. But I don't know, we'll see. But I've seen it there before many times. Oh, there's a Booyah. There's a Booyah. It's the tan black Booyah. Hey Booyah. It was a tan black Booyah. I know there's like 5 Booyahs around here, but that's one of the Booyahs. Level 1. All right, I know where we need to head now. Well, so I wanted to give me a second. I want to try to do this quest. But yeah, I even thought I might go there in a bit, but like, it's no rush. There's no rush. There's no rush. But yeah, and I got rid of where I'm doing the dishes right now. We need to go to the spiders. Oh yeah, and they open at 11 anyway, so that's perfect.
Not enough mana.
It won't take long too. And I can come back and play. Salty buffs. Let me check on East Coast Throwdown, see if it started yet. It did. See? Grand Blue Fantasy. Oh, we're going to want to watch that. Here, actually, real talk, I will, and I don't care about blah, 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 blah. This I'm going to put on the stream. Oh, and actually, I should pull it up on my, here, give me a second, be cool. Nice, and then do this, and then do this, and then check this. Bam. Not bad for a pro streamer, huh? All right, let's actually focus. One more Moon Lily. Let me read. Yeah, I'll say this. You know what's so funny is I've always wanted I had one of the original Grand Blue Fantasies. I had it, but the new one, there's like the free version, but I love that. I think I actually want to sort of get that game at some point. Cause I love the art style, and we'll see if these grand finals are hype. Maybe I'll get it. We'll see. All right, we got the Moon Lilies, and now we just need like a spider. The Webwood Ichor. That should be a spider thing, right? Oh, Webwood Ichor. Do you have to do this cave? We'll find out. Yeah, Grand Blue Fan, but see, I can't see it right now, so I need to load the Switch, but it'll be easy peasy. Look, it's all charged. Love my Switch. And look, just like that. They're playing crappy music. We'll lower that. So 8 minutes. Is everything working for you guys too? Good.
Inventory is full. I can't carry it more.
So it sounds like the one world buff, it's just the Horde world buff. But I'm not too worried about it anyway. Because you know what's funny is there's actually an experiment I want to do, and I may actually do this as a treat to myself for the Booyah dying the other day. But we'll see how these grand finals go. But I've been wanting to get Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. There's 3 characters in that game that I think I could be godlike with. And I kind of want to demonstrate it for fun, but we'll see.
Inventory is full. I can't carry it more. Inventory is full.
Well, we got a lot of supporters today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, everybody. And if any, I'll retell the story too. Yesterday, my level 18 died. I was cruising. This person outside Dead Mines wanted help doing a quest, so I went. I was in Westfall already, and they messaged me, so I went and helped them. We finished the quest, and then when we leave, he's like, "All right, thanks," and just starts running out the tunnels, and he pulled like 15 of those workers there, and yep. And it wiped me, a level 23 or 24 Night Elf, and yeah. It's all good, but we're champions, so we came back, and we're back. We need to go around. I think, right? Ooh, be careful. Uh-oh. Alright, be cool. This could be death, but let's hang in there. We're good. Oh, nope. Finish. Got ahead of myself. Heal. Heal. But yeah, and also to give, I kind of am like summing up the story quicker each time, but the long story short, when I was even in the group with him, I knew he was playing recklessly. He was a level 16 dwarf playing like Leroy Jenkins, and I got Leroy Jenkins. It's okay, it happens. I've been in groups with people like that before with other Booyah characters. His learning experience, we're back at it. We're already almost level 6. I just got a bag, and I'm looking to click that. Maybe it automatically already applied. Yep, I guess so.
I can't carry.
Oh wait, no, I can't carry it anymore. I can't, there you go. I thought I saw it. There, nice. And yeah, now we have an extra bag. All right. But yeah, I'm glad that it's East Coast Throwdown. Like a part of me, well, I'm gonna definitely watch this for a bit, but I don't even feel like going to Collector's or to the comic book shop. But it's just that I thought they were going out of business, but apparently they're staying in business. But they're having the 40% off sale ends today, and I wanted to see if they had that Deedlit statue. Oh yeah, it's the stream. So it sucks as, yeah, whatever. Sometimes I don't care today, but hopefully it'll be fine to restream it. We'll see if the commentators are annoying or not.
It's Sunday. Welcome to East Coast Throwdown 2024. This is going to be the first of several top 8s for the day. This is Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. My name is Lennox, and I'm joined by the Unity God player, Jason. Good, bro. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for this Grand Blue top 8, and I'm sure you guys are as well. But who are we going to be seeing in this top 8? Let's go check out that bracket real quick and see who we got up first.
We got some killers here today. First up on the stream is we're going to see right here, we're going to have Zerom versus Riazo, Zane versus Wavy, Gucci Blunt Rap versus Artorias, and Kiri versus Elsa. This is your top 8 for the day. We should be hopping right into it. We already got Zerom and Riazo on the screen, ready to go at character select, so I believe we're going to be hopping right in. This first game is going to be incredibly decisive for how the rest of this bracket go.
Yeah.
Zerom is, oh man, every time I see Zerom win a side of the top 8, I'm like, man, he's going to win. Like almost consistently. That being said, Riazo took out Artorias to get here.
Yeah.
And Artorias was one of my top 8 winner side, locked in 100% picks.
Exactly,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? I was like, there's no way he's not making it on winner side. And Riazo said, nah, not today, dog. My 6 is OD. So this matchup specifically is going to be extremely impactful, not only for obviously whoever wins and gets a little break, but for whoever has to go to losers and deal with that mess down there.
Exactly.
Because as you saw, there's killers hanging out in the loser bracket right now.
Absolutely, yep. So we're going to be seeing Zeron versus Riazo. Riazo on an incredible run so far, chilling in the winner's side, but okay, we got the Luna Lupa confirmed for the Charlotta. You know how you can kind of, do random select for everything but one character? It's like classic.
Okay, I got Luna tripped up there.
I know, me too,
There's
but
no way.
all good.
All right. I forgot that on that glitch completely. So thank you very much.
All good. I mean, let's say Ace versus Rock, give ourselves a little bit of time to prepare.
Yeah, you know, it's first game of top 8, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always gotta let the intros rock, especially if you got the glow stick claws going on. And of course, here on the classic Charlotta outfit, even got the color and the sword ready to go. This dude, man, this dude is still one of the best.
Look at the
All
glue stick
top 8 started
outfit.
right now. Let's hear it for Grand Blue Fantasy versus Xeron versus Riazo.
Yeah.
Already pulling up the record back step
Woo!
just to try and see if
That's
we
a
may
cool
not attempt to
outfit.
match out from Zero. But no, the jump out, clean anti-air 2H coming out from Riazo.
So I dropped the link after the 6XL right there. Hit a little too high up, but that is A-okay. It is still very early.
Yeah.
This first round is going to be very much about feeling your opponent out. We are starting to see some consistent 2Hs coming out of Riazo. All right, let's go.
Yeah, Zero definitely likes to play it tricky with that noble strategy, taking to the skies with this, awkward jump momentum on Charlotta, but gets anti-air twice, and we're going to do it a third time, not only to escape the corner, but trying to look at evening up this life lead with the throw.
And that's the, all right, there it is. The U reversal this time. Don't usually see that a whole ton. I like how that started to be represented early. Zerom is one reversal away from biting the dust right here. Gonna rip the raw super. Is that gonna hit the train? Oh, okay. So yeah, you didn't trigger the full animation. You got that initial bit of damage, but that info wore off. So the projectile was enough to kill Zerom there. That's unlucky, but man, that's good data for next round if nothing else.
Exactly. Smart from Riazo as well, right? Thinking, oh, okay, if we just get hit by the super, yeah, it's not going to kill without the cinematic, but at least try and look for lethal there. Now, round one up. Dureka.
Good jump over. I'm glad how even like the many anti-airs has not dissuaded him from jumping at all. Like it's very strong for this character.
Speaking of jumping, right, he's going to air solve with the U-dive kick. Lots of these use skills. Trying to look to slow down and counterpoke Zerom on any of these approaches, but that noble strategy, that chop to the top rope once again.
This is the scariest thing about Zerom is the adjustment comes out instantly. Sometimes there it is, baits out the brave counter, cashes out with the super. That is gonna be enough to kill. Oh, I was not looking at the health bar beforehand, I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. The SBA drained one of the BB for that extra damage, but shake it off. Heading into round number 3.
And all right, of course, first game's going to final round. It would not be any other way. Riazo get a jump into their own. We're going to the corner early.
The gate.
Pretty good job of getting out of the corner. Oh, all right, here we go. We're out. Sweep is the noble strategy, so the reversal.
Okay, JU for the air-to-air BC just to try and stabilize, but still once again tries to cross through with the Rekka to end up rolling through anyway and getting caught. But that third close L, Riazo should be able to seal this off clean with a final rating strike.
Second hit of the auto combo, expanding it. Yeah, that's the right call, right? You take whatever you have. Just send what you need right out there, especially against Zero. If I'm Riazo right now, I'm trying to make sure this is a quick 2-0 because you do not want to give Zero any time to adjust right now.
Yeah. And smart routing too, right? Because at the end there, maybe thinking, oh, this special isn't quite going to kill.
No.
I don't have enough for a raging chain, but I need that base damage on the raging strike just to seal it out. But all right, we got some sides, we got some laughs between it. Zero, I'm saying, all right, maybe I do have to lock in. I underestimated you. We bring up my true power, but once again, Riazo drawing first blood, but a jump out is clean from Zero.
You have to be so brave to jump out against that projectile, dude. That is so scary.
Oh, you empty hand. We've seen the dive kick, we've seen the U-Rekka, and now we're clinging to the wall.
This is great. Game one's all about feeling each other out. Now the funny stuff's coming out. Neutral jump. Looks like caught the start of a 2H right there. Crouch confirm. Not too much damage, but we are out of the corner. That is well worth it.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of preemptive U skills coming out from Riazo to try and counterpoke a lot of what Zerom's going for. And now we're seeing it on Zerom's side, looking for the reaction SBA as soon as we see that blue flash.
Yeah, hell yeah. If I'm Riazo, I got a fist in the air right now. I'm feeling real good about that. And that's enough to kill. Okay, I didn't want to crawl it either way because I've been wrong all weekend, but there it is. Raw super from Riazo. Enough to check the old skill here from Zerom. This is a set point for Riazo.
Yeah.
I was joking about you want a quick 2-0 here, but Riazo might actually do it.
Yeah, takes up the parry, but off of the wall thing, not going to get too much off of it. Sends the EX parry as well.
You saw the startup. You saw the
Yeah, a
startup.
little
That's
too late on the 2H. It was, so clean on that in the first 2 rounds, but Zerom being a little bit tricky with the delays.
It's Zerom's ability to switch up his timing, dude. He's always been so good at that. And like once he starts faking out your anti-air game, it might be over. We'll see. Once the parry starts to come out, that's how you know he's really powerful.
Let's see, BC for BC, worse for wear. You might have
Oh my
back
God.
the dockets, the extra damage doesn't matter, but one Charlotta ball confirmed. It's enough for Zerom, the round on the board.
Dude, who said Charlotta players don't have footsies, bro? That was nice. That was nice.
Oh yeah, walk back 2M, that's what it is?
Yeah, I'll count it.
We'll take it, we'll take it.
And Rising, we'll count that.
There we go. Oh! Spot dodge on the BC, hard call out, finds the hit for Zerom.
Zerom starting to get the read, overhead coming in. All right. take the overhead in that situation. I like how Ryazo is not risking it, trying to stand up and block that.
Okay. Oh my god, you baited out the Brave counter, ended up getting caught by the Raging Strike instead. The one to confirm for the U-Ball is going to bring us to game number 3.
That was a fast game too, bro. That's what I'm saying. That was a fast game too. All right, this is exactly what I want from this round. We're going to final round, or final game, excuse me.
There we go.
Winner of this, of course, gets a little break, gets to hang out winners finals. That's why you don't stand up against Charlotta's Demon Flip. Oh, goodness. If you were close in the corner, that would have been a lot more damage.
Yeah, exactly. You get that full confirm. It's so scary when Zerom has represented the overhead so many times. Yeah, we're tapping on the dome. Yeah, it's not going to do too much, but not trying to give away this free extra damage. Now, you know, we're representing the more high reward option. Speaking of, bonus like counter hit 668.
That's going to be enough to kill. Yeah, instantly cash out with the SBA. Thank you very much. No need to think twice about that one. And now Zerom's going from about to get 2-0 to set point right here.
Here we go. Quickly swapping up the momentum. Ryazo, are we going to turn up the aggression in turn? Walking it back out.
Yeah, 6XL round start. Hell yeah, we're going to turn that aggression on. Oh yeah. Doesn't drop the link that time. All right, tack on a little bit extra damage, but messes up the Oki. Ooh. All right, not the end of the world right there. But still, back to the corner. You're going to have to make a play right here. Zerom having to spend the resources to maintain that positioning. Ryazo just said back at you, brother.
Looking for the plus frames off the dive. You parry allows you to escape, but once again, Zerom finds the hit to bring you all the way over to this East Coast corner. There we go, double strategy set up. No, we're just holding, waiting for the parry.
Back at you, yeah. Good patience from Zerom, still able to maintain. Has the light lead right here. Does not have the meter lead, but right now that doesn't really matter.
Yeah. And we're fine spending all the diamonds, right? We have such a big health lead. We're really looking for any light confirm to seal this out. We have enough for the U-Charlotta ball as well. Waiting for a counter poke for Ryazo. Going up. Those are looking too patient. Oh,
interesting. That might hit. No! Just shy. What?
The double throw win, but it still seals out the game for Zerom. Neither of them too happy about that last interaction, but Zerom is going to be moving on to winners finals. Props all around. I know we're looking for that Twitch reaction. We saw the movement from Charlotta, looking for the reaction SBA, but the bait out from Zerom was so smart in the heat of the moment.
So you want to know the most messed up part about that?
What's that?
If that wasn't Charlotta jump arc, that super
It would have come
here.
Yeah,
that's
no, but
I don't know for sure.
Right?
Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, big ups to Zerom. Making it into winners finals with the one and only Charlotta.
Yep.
And now Ryazo gets to go hang out in the losers bracket with the rest of the Sharks down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to whoever has to play Ryazo next, dog. Like, I don't envy them.
Oh man, you remember that spot knocks? There we go on the DC, the hard call out where it seemed like Ryazo was so ahead of the momentum, but Zerom just turned on. He had the download after that first game, and he was like, all right, let me log back in.
Dude, I'm telling you, anybody else's jump arc, that super might have hit. That super would have had a much better hit. Zerom
You got a lot
like,
about it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. I know that was kind of BS, but I'm gonna take that. No big deal.
Even in top 8
fine.
shenanigans, you know, they're not going to stop.
That was, I think Uni had a moment like that last night. I was watching that, and
so,
I distinctly remember you going, no, we still take that.
Exactly. It was like a behind-the-back DP, like dropped on a super. But you know, these are the shenanigans that happen when we have the nerves. We're trying to stay in the winner's side, like you mentioned, Lennox. We are not trying to face the Sharks down there in losers. Of course, Gucci, Artorias, Kiri, and Elsa waiting if you stumble down into that loser's side. But we're going to be seeing who's headed down on that other side once we see Zane versus Wavy up next.
Yo, so this is gonna be the other, dude. This one, I've been looking forward to this one.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
Zane, the way Zane has been playing over the past couple months,
Yeah.
has me believing.
Yeah.
Zane is the Grimnir player right now that we've all kind of pulled up to see.
Yeah.
But they're gonna have to get to Wavy first. Wavy is like one of the vanilla gods.
Yeah.
Arguably the best tag at the end of the life of that game. Like just very, very solid player and still very good in this version of the game.
Exactly.
Don't let me misrepresent that. We've seen the CAG so far from her for the most part this weekend, but Wavy has always had a deep cast to pull from. I know he's previously played like Elio, Personal, and Vanilla and stuff like that. So depending on the matchup, we might see a little switch up, but we'll see. You know, still plenty of game left to be played, and frankly, it all depends on how she values these characters in the Grimnir matchup.
Yeah, I do really wonder what we're thinking going into Zane, right? You know, and it's so fun to see Zane tearing it up on the Grimnir. Of course, we know him, from a lot of that DBFZ fame.
So plays this weekend, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. So familiar with a lot of this tricky air movement. Of course, we have the seals, the air dashes. Really, shades of super dash.
Yes.
No assist necessary. We got the movement all on our own. But what does Wavy want to bring into this matchup, right? Like you mentioned, we have the Belial as that pocket pick. The classic top 1, top 3, no matter where you go, what version you're at. Do we want all the tools to try and deal with this and have a diverse tool set, or do we want to be tricky, right? 200% and try and keep Grimnir on his toes? We'll see.
So at this point, I think either way, it just depends how you're feeling.
Yeah.
Who the heck is this chick? I've never seen that chick before.
It is just going to depend on execution, how they're feeling, and how they want to play around this matchup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she's got it, dude. She can do it. There's no doubt in my mind. The big thing is going to be shutting down Zane's game plan early.
Yes.
If you let the seals come out, if you let him get you into the corner, this gets a lot harder very fast.
Yeah, it's tricky, right? Once you have all 4 seals on the table, what are we thinking? Oh, do we want to bait on anti-air? Do we want to just go in and define, D -2, et cetera, a little bit minus, but taking up so much of that space? Or do we really want to quickly stop with that approach? I know it's hard to say, but especially on a character like Belial, right? We have Goisha, we have all the pinwheel follow-up. Do we want to try and go for a safe anti-air like that at the risk of, sending the pinwheel up and then being opened up for you Psycho Crusher all the way across the screen?
I think the only answer is make sure you're doing all of those things and mixing them up so your opponent can't tell which one you're going to do. I mean,
Swap
it's
attack
traditional
represent
fighting.
everything.
Yes, exactly. No, just normal fighting game thing. Switch up your options. Make sure you're being unpredictable. That's what this game's all about.
Hashtag quirky fighting game thing. So true.
Yeah, exactly. We can argue about like the details of this game all day, but at the end of the day, like that's the basics.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, I'm scared every time we go out to the main venue. You know why? When we were doing pools, I want to say it was Riazzo on the stream setup, and all of a sudden, I started hearing English 6 lines, and I was like, what's going on? I check over on the chat, and like, Riazzo really go back out and switch the VAs? Now, I quite like the English VAs. I know it's a pretty, divisive topic around here, but
We want the
I
crew
rock
out,
with both.
so
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You guys wanted it that bad. You should have tried harder.
NA versus the world, a classic.
No. This was a specific English voices versus Japanese voices.
Oh, really?
We ran on
Okay,
a few years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Zom, for example, would pull up to the screen and switch it before anybody noticed.
Oh, I see.
And I got told to stop messing with the stream setup once or twice because I tried to sneak out there and change it pre-out.
Yeah, Callisto gives you the hand on the shoulder.
We got
He's locked in.
Yeah, there it is. All right. Yo,
That's
Zane,
true,
how you
Zane.
feeling? You gonna win? Nah, he's ignoring me.
He
Smart.
said, nah, I'd win.
Smart. Yeah. I'd ignore me too if I had to play Grand Blue on stage.
I don't speak to commentators without a lawyer.
Real.
I'm good. I'm just gonna lock in and play my plan.
Oh, man. I'll leave my business card. You'll have to contact my attorney. Sorry. All right. Looks like we're hopping right into this. The button check is over.
Yep.
Game 2 of Top 8 starting right now, and it is going to be the Cagliostro show. Yeah. I mean, comfortability is the big thing here, right?
Yeah.
Wavy has a couple characters in her back pocket. If she wants to give it a shot,
Yep.
but for right now, stick with what you know. And stick with a character that has the mobility to match Griffin, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a strong choice to start with.
Yeah, definitely thing to consider though, right? We are first and 2 until the finals, so we only have one opportunity at that rematch screen. Do I want to stick with Old Reliable or do I want to go back to Belial, who has all the tools you could ever need in the video game, right?
Talking about Old Reliable versus Old Reliable.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is it Goisha or is it the trap? So I want to pollute the screen with everything to confuse my opponent, or do I want to just pull up with plus on Bobby's whip? Same as the intros rock. Let's see it. The other side of winners top 8, Zane versus Wade.
All right, let's hear it, gang. Let's get it.
Playing slow so far. Looking at the EX calculator, but already we set up the seals and the traps. We're playing it so slow.
Yeah, I mean, Zane's got a light feed on chip right now, so yeah, we're big chilling.
Definitely getting the meter advantage as well, right? Just dodging a lot of these tornadoes, losing tempo as we speak, but just a little bit too far for the EX Spear to walk up.
Interesting choice. Oh, you don't usually see spammers on stage. There it is. All right, Wade finding the rhythm here. Going to get set up. Oh, good tech. Yeah.
There you go. Ooh, pulling for the EXTP grab. Cheeky Zane not looking for the reaction. It's too early in the morning for this one, bro.
I'm saying that. Actually, oh my kid, I've been up like 4 hours this morning. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go.
Wait, right early. Speaking of, calling on the traps of the, but still sniped out. That's a heartbreaker for Zane.
It's got that quick involved, but once you keep moving, that disappears. So if you run into something, that is exactly what's going to happen. Wavy going to take that first round.
Beautiful spacing on the far H traps that you were going to be running into Vayne, so surely something that we lapped out before this.
Wow. I'm kind of surprised the tornado waved on that wave down. And that's how big.
Saw that trap, seal set up immediately to the EX calculated. Now that Wade's playing a little bit more aggressive, right? Really trying to take the space. We're not having situations like in that first round where it's whipping and losing so much tempo.
And Wade's like trying to play a little more reactively now. You can see like once the seals come up. Oh, see that's what I'm saying. Like predict the movement, try to beat him in the air or catch him on the ground. Yeah, hell yeah.
There we go, the quadruple air dash falling JL, but EC said, all right, you spent out all your cooldowns, let me pull up. Go No one ever does 3. The far 8 straight into the spear. Game number 1 clean to wait.
That was impressive. All right, here we go. Now we get to see what the adjustment from the scene is going to be. I can't see there being a character switch right here.
No.
But I can see the thinking man pose there on the stage. Gonna give it a quick second.
The thinker, the nudicer.
Yes, the thinker. I mean, all Dragon Ball players are true thinkers.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, do I want to dash jump over and call assist, or do I want to reflect and I don't know. Reflecting on
Let's reflect raw tag now.
Oh, you're right.
Raw tag. Yeah. Here we go.
Reflecting the advance right now. I like the far 8 just to cover that space right in front of Wavy, which thought he was safe to set the trap.
Yeah, good bait out the free count right there. So you saw that flash of Raging Strike. That was definitely supposed to be a red count. Oh, gets caught by the low again? Oh, goodness. All right.
50-50 is nasty, bro. I'm not gonna lie. JL, empty low 2L, but this time going for the overhead. Austin, the perfect coming out from Zane. The wing back into sales.
That's the Twitter sequence right there, bro. Bro just hit the Twitter clip straight up on the stream. Yeah. 3-touch technically,
Oh, yeah, there we go. We have
I'm
to
not
get
here to
there.
nitpick, bro. Yeah. He's a Dragon Ball player. We'll give him the 2-touch. You're right.
It's only fair. There we go. Traps to seals the round side that we've been seeing every single game, but can't be landing on those traps side. Losing your turns across through, clean on the guard one, and then air dash JL.
I really like the air dash in, clip and wavy, not able to get the full conversion, and that was wonderful spacing. Oh, okay.
Maybe a little bit too high on the TV to get the confirm once we landed.
Whoop. Interesting. Okay, so got crossed up right there, and it looks like, God, I don't even know what hit. One of those U skills.
All right. Ended up being Psycho Crusher. Maybe the walk out of the corner ended up swapping up the input for the U skill. Still, EXO trying to buy some space, but U Tornado doesn't catch anything in particular.
Finally checking with the spear. All right, there it is.
There we go, U seal. Put the massive hitbox on the screen. Scared to try and challenge, but now we trade the diving for it, but Zane, one hit away. Zane can be set up wavy, especially once we catch on this U Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough to kill. We're not going to build that enough for another bar. Ooh. There it is. All right, one VP left between the two of them. And base the DP. There it is. Wavy going to get the punish and is now sitting on set point.
That was so scary for Wavy up in the corner, right? We did use Psycho Crusher, we had the U seals, we had the 50-50 available. You can't brave counter unless you guess right on that first mix and able to escape. Now putting yourself on set point like you said.
Oh, all right. The 6-6L check for the punish. Yeah, I will absolutely take that. Oh, okay. Zane, like, that's so smart. Wavy got Zane very comfortable playing outside of those traps with seals active, where he was not ready for the spear right there. That was good conditioning.
There we go. XCP, close out for the combo limit. Take the disguise with the golden throw for the UDP and some anti-air you instead.
Kind of like a thought right there, but just not working now. Zane able to get the reaction going. Here we go. Should be able to get some big damage into the setup. Yeah, ultimate seals.
High low. Oh no, I would have guessed that too low. Still don't think it's going to be able to kill even if we build up the 100 for it, but we trade the BP. One time spencer. Wait, we have the SSBA.
Yeah. Oh, that's dead. That's dead. Oh my goodness. I was not ready for that to kill, but there's no possible way that Wavy's going to be alive after this. We are going to final game. Here we go.
Forgot we were under the threshold, so not only taking 1, but 2 BP, bringing us to that final game. Fighting for our lives here, looking at that winners finals.
All right, dude. I was so worried looking at this bracket, going like, man, I hope we don't get like back-to-back 2-0s in winter side.
I know.
No.
We got all the time allotted. I'm trying to see everything go down to the wire, and these first 2 sets have already gotten so close.
That's what I'm saying. We already got KOF out of the way, dog.
That's what I'm
the
saying,
longest one's over.
Yeah. We're chilling on time. We're all good, so let's enjoy the Grand Blue action while we got it, of course, sticking on the grid here. And it looks like we're sticking on the Cagliostro as well. Old reliable beating that old Belial, like you said.
Shout out to Zero Syndicate for that. I shamelessly stole that one from him.
Inspired by our peers.
Yeah, exactly. Inspired by our peers at all turn, for sure. No, I like how Wavy stick with Kang. We saw the success. The big thing right there is Wavy could not get out of the 50-50s. And like once Zane got Wavy to the corner, it was over almost every single time. Wavy's playing really good neutral right now. Just needs to keep that going and stay out of the corner.
Yeah, I like we're immediately trying to be aggressive about the space, right? Pull up with the level 1 rocks, just stand right on top of the trap. So even if we're going for the air dashes and she's able to block, bam, you get your turn right back off of the detonate.
Oh, wow, we're in. That worked. Okay. I did not think Alaria would connect right there, but this could be exactly what Zane needs. Yeah, okay.
DP saves the tornado set too?
I think there was a sway in there, but my little monkey guys couldn't really see it.
I see that this isn't going to be able to kill. We're going to live with the sliver here, but So throws not quite lethal at his health. Oh, but the throw bait is Airsoul with the jump, air dash, and Zane now on set point.
And you see it. Oh man, I wish y'all could see the player cam right there. Wavy had the smile too, like, well,
Like, all right, you got me, you
yeah,
got me.
that's it. All right, here we go. Set point for Zane right here. This is winner side, so it's just losers you got to worry about. No one's getting eliminated quite yet.
Yep.
Early BP spent from Wavy. Okay, economy over. Yeah. Maybe should be able to get the vortex of our own setup right here. And there's the throw. Are we gonna get a trap set? No, not yet.
Ooh, come on. We made it on the frame counter with the EXCP. We have all the meter in the world. More rating strike.
So low right here. Last time we're gonna see. Oh no, not enough. I thought we were gonna see ultimate trap right here, but not yet.
So scary, all the air salts in the world, but still we got the walk back far 8. Going to final game, final round.
That was a really, really good way to invalidate the seals right there. Where you put down 2 traps, you stood right in the middle, and said, "Okay, I'll help you if you're going to be around them, but I cannot do this. You have to come to me."
Exactly. And where we set the seals to make it so difficult to try and look for that, thread the needle air dash, this is tricky.
Yeah, both of these cats are playing this really well. We are getting our money's worth out of this side right here.
Definitely playing some cat and mouse with the air dash, but how are you going to air dash with no seals? Trying to walk out with some cat technique, not going to work in the present day.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what side you got hit on, but I got hit too, brother.
Ended up mixing yourself, the ultimate seal, even if it doesn't actually land, just makes the air movement so restricted from Zane, but still able to find his way back up the corner.
Finally starting to see some of this hit and run game plan that we saw earlier in the weekend. Made up the 2H there from Wavy. Potentially could kill off the right star on this next hit. Wavy only has 1 BP left, but you're going to need a fat close heavy start for that one. Woo!
And the trap just barely winning any punishment out of the QB.
Oh, okay. Gonna get the crumble. No, it's going for knockout right there. That's right.
Trying to go for a throw bait off the TV back, but still
Just barely getting that cancel in. A little late on the far heavy right there. I get that.
Here we go. Build 50 off the next hit. He wants on the other side because we got no BP to rename.
No, but you only need 1 more hit right here. You got plenty of meter to spend. All right. Zane just had to block this whole thing out. No.
All the way for the BC. You're allowed to escape. Spot on the air dash.
One more hit. This is not over yet.
One touch.
Oh,
One
no.
rock's not going to do it. Paper, scissors, everything you got to worry about. The UDP, the whip. But still pulls up after the air dash. The landing button is enough for Zane to move on.
That's the kind of scramble that like is the natural culmination of a set like that. You know what I'm saying? You get some good back and forth going.
Yep.
Going to final game, final round, whatever, and both of these cats know they need 1 more hit.
Yep.
There's not really a lot of the resources left. We're just trying to get it right now, and that's it's a heartbreaker, right? But at the same time, like that's what we're here for right now. It's top 8. You got to be locked in 100% of the time.
That was a hype
Wavy gonna be
match.
dropping the losers. Zane going to be facing off against Zero in our finals. It's gonna be the first of the morning. But we're not even close to it. Not even close. We have some sick losers games coming up. So talking about these next 2 cats, because I happen to be a big fan of them.
Okay, so we kind of got the New York versus New Jersey battle coming up in top 8 losers. Next up, we're going to be seeing Gucci Blunt Rap, who's pulling up with the Yule, and Artorias, of course, no introduction finalist, pulling up with the Siegfried as well. Sent the losers, earlier than we might think, right?
Yep.
A close match against Riazzo earlier on in that top 32, but now he's going to be fighting his way to try and get that run back. But Gucci's going to make him fight for it, right? Has been tearing it up with Yule.
Dog, Gucci Blunt Rap has had one of the harder losers runs this weekend. So
Tell me about it. Gucci run into.
Gucci lost. Gucci made it out of pools and winners. No problem. No issues there. Immediately had to play Zane. Lost, but is the only person this weekend so far that's not named Wavy to take games off Zane so far.
Exactly.
The only one.
Up
Zane
until
took-
this top 8.
Up until this top
The
8.
only one to make it bleed.
The only one. After that, had to be Scrop Vermillion.
Yep.
2-0, by the way. Let's look at who's next. Oh, yeah. Third strike champion, Bisu.
Oh.
2-1. Okay, solid. Not
There we
bad. Who'd you have to win to get into top 8? Ortega.
No.
Like, what? That's an insane losers run right there. You see, you see the deep breath on screen?
Yeah.
All right, I'm here to lock in. I made it. I had to beat some killers to get here. Now I just have to beat the shot right next to me.
Oh, now I just got to beat Artorias. Yes. Not
Yes,
crossover.
yes. I have to beat the crossover our champ, Artorias. Yeah. Like Evo finalist too, you called it out. This kid is so good. He has been grinding for pretty much since this game came out.
Yeah.
And within like the first couple of weeks, I noticed kind of a drastic change because he was entering online stuff. You know, I see his name popping up. He pop up on streams every once in a while.
Yeah.
He was pretty solid. He was okay.
He was pretty good.
But there was a switch that flipped in those early days where he went from kind of just okay to consistent top 8.
Exactly.
And that kind of grew into that culmination of crossover on Champion, and then again, of course,
Yes.
that Evo Finals.
Yeah.
And now we're here at East Coast Throwdown 2024 in losers of all places
Exactly.
against Gucci Blood Rap. So this is a blood check. We're not playing outside of mile in rap.
And talking about Artorias, kind of about this path since Rising and Drop, even in the first couple months, I think he would say the same thing when he was telling me was, man, when I first started out, like, I was playing, I didn't really know the game like that. Yeah, as you said, one of those switches just flipped after running enough sets with so many of these top tier players, ended up being, top caliber himself, and just constantly proved that time and time again, online and offline. Of course, Gucci trying to make a name for herself as well over here in this losers top 8.
I mean, I would argue you already made a name for yourself right now. When you beat that many killers and losers to come down, you took games off Zane, you're here at top 8.
You're a force to be reckoned with.
You're a force to be reckoned with. And you're tagged Gucci Blood Rap, dog.
It's
Like,
so
hell
good.
yeah.
We got Artorias, the medieval, the
Dark Souls character.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, beat the Siegfried skin. Yeah. Beat the Siegfried skin. With the helmet and everything, that's Artorias from Dark Souls 1, dog. Like, that's, yeah.
The lingering will versus the unstoppable.
Oh, the one person's playing one of the characters I want to learn in this game.
Gucci Blood Rap versus Artorias.
Oh, man.
The Yuri, whatever her name is, the Yuri or whatever.
First time I think I've seen UL in the top 8 this year. Let's go. Flip kick, so she just got to buff that flip kick. I believe it's still plus, but it's now an overhead, if I remember correctly. Gotta remember to block that one, huh?
Incredibly fast overhead, but the thing is, you're not actually going to get a full confirm unless it's on that counter hit, right? So really conditioning your opponent to look at these low sweeps, challenging on the stance, and now all of a sudden, we're getting caught up by counter hit overhead. But all of a sudden, we're fighting our way back up the corner, set it into the stance, 2 ends.
Oh, I love that walk under right there. So messed up the counter hit timing a little bit, but still, that's a good message to send early. Don't jump on me.
Road double dash. And once again, DDT.
Peter, yeah, you're gonna spend some ultimate skills here. That is enough to kill. All right. I was a little worried there. Ultimate skills scale a little weird sometimes.
I know, yeah.
So, wasn't 100% sure, but we are out here now. Gucci Blood Rap taking the first game against Artorias, or first round, against Artorias.
Yeah, a little yin action with the U-Fox. You know what she calls that?
Oh, thank you, Priya. I'm just sweet. Yeah, I like her too.
History coming
Oh, the
through.
character in the game, yeah. I thought you meant Booyah too, but yeah, both of them. But yeah, she's cool. And there's another character that has a dragon. I'll show you all the characters I want to play, but she looks cool.
Oh, no. But no fluff in this sword. The clean hit landed from Artorias in the corner.
Catch out with super right here, yeah. Typically, once you see that BB spam big combo, that you know the super's coming out. For the refund, against the diamond damage to your opponent. Bro, oh, you don't even need it, dog. You just got frame trapped. Okay,
There you go.
You like that?
Run up, catching up on Fuzzy Tech. A little delay button action to try and see what we're looking at the defense, and now we're tied up on the rounds.
Yes, we sure are. Dude, all these games are going to go back and forth, man. Who am I kidding? We're going to be here in a minute. Strap in, gang. We're in some good games. Dash M for the knockdown, DDT back catches, and don't even try to counter me. Damn.
Stan's gonna run right under the sword of Damocles. Now we're trying to find our way back into the corner once again. Gucci letting these MVPs fly. And so is Artorias, inspired by his opponent, but one step ahead is Gucci Blood Rap.
Was that a dashing heavy starter? Oh, yo, we got the swag rounds? Look at the carry.
Rubber Raggy.
Oh, yeah, that's going to hurt.
Fox Lane. Set up the stance.
That is a great mid-screen combo. Holy cow, I did not realize she had mid-screen damage like that. Very expensive, but great carry, good damage, well worth it.
Ooh. We're with the hit grab, brings us all the way over to the other corner.
Artorias heard me say good carry. Check this, bro.
Ooh. Scared to, get counter hit. Swinging into the second hit of that U-Fox Flame. Artorias, 1 HP to his name.
Finally starting to recognize that new overhead.
We'll see a lot of empty record coming out from Artorias just to see what the opponent is looking for, but still, it's going to be the kill for Gucci. Game number 1.
Wow. All right, Artorias already on the back. That was not on my bingo card this morning, right? That's the level of competition we got here at East Coast Throwdown 2024, dog.
Here we go. Already loses a little bit earlier than you might like, so taking the time to recompose deep breaths in the character select, I understand. You do not want to let your opponent run away with the momentum this early.
And Artorias does have a couple seconds. I don't think we're going to see them because Siegfried is a very powerful character.
We know we have the Beatrix, we know we have the cat available, but
still remember it was that Scrub David versus Artorias.
Oh, yeah.
They were rocking the secondaries grand finals. I thought I was watching something else, but
That's what I'm saying.
this kid could cook with a lot of characters, so we'll see. Locked in with Siegfried at least for the rest of this set.
Yep. All right, walk it out. Playing a lot more patient. He's got to deflect it, but instead you get the 6-6 in.
Yeah, dash in for the knockdown. Oh, there it is. All right. Some more footsies. Back dash 5
There you go. Third dance 2 and safe jab.
You see these spot dodges that both these cats are thrown out and getting punished for. They are looking for that raise counter every single time.
Scouting it down. It can be such high reward, but it's really a high risk. The way that you give up your turn to try and scatter down.
Your recovery of the spot dodge you get counter, and I'm pretty sure that's how we watched Artorias in that last game.
Exactly.
Whoa! All right, just
To you.
reversal to you. Yeah, we will take that.
Didn't quite believe in the Callisto, but still got the wake up speed.
Yeah, and if you're Artorias, you're not trying to spend super this early. Like, at this point in the stage, no, never mind. All right.
Now the Callisto on the stance. There we go. We trade all the BB for it too. I think let's Gucci with the slipper.
No, that was enough to kill. All right, Artorias with the wake up to you into SSBA. Sending a little bit of a message right there. All right, what up, Callisto?
I think if you look at the 1 HP, that SSB, I should have known when it drained all the diamonds. Artorias 1 round away from tying it back up, but the counter hit overhead. Now going to give us that full confirm.
Oh no, that was 3 in a row. Yeah, all right. Just like you said, getting that counter hit confirmed. Oh, big hands here. Not a 2H, but I think that's another stance follow right there.
I think so, yeah. There we go, 2M able to block in time for the 3 counter, so you get a BC right back to keep up your turn, but now it's the MVP on the overhead.
Oh, wow. Yeah, all right. Love that spot dodge. Very hard to get that timing down with Siegfried Fireball.
Yeah.
Gucci Blunt Wrap got it locked in. Far heavy immediately after check and run forward is dead.
Now it's set. Point for Gucci. 1 round away from sending Artorias home at number 7, but taking a little bit of time in between the rounds. He wants to lock in to bring it to that game number 3.
Oh my God, Artorias. He loses already? I don't know, man.
Ooh, counter hit up 2S.
That was really good for us. Oh, no.
Waiting for that far 8. Gucci's got you up against the wall. Stage up 2M. No, instead going for the overhead.
Back going to the corners. He's got a bad spot. I like the call. Trying to get out of the corner early. But Artorias read that piece a mile away, and that's going to hurt.
Exactly. We were running away with the momentum for that past 3 rounds, but no, the trouble with the SBA.
Huge drop. This is not going to be able to kill no meter, obviously, but you are in a bad spot, and now with no meter means we are going to see both these cats burn through these BB real fast.
On the Fluff Dipper, but the back throw is going to seal it out. Gucci takes it 2 out to send Artorias home at number 7, moving on to losers' quarters.
I feel like I blinked, bro, and my whole world's spinning right now. What just happened? Wow. All right, with UL, too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gucci Blunt Wraps. Very well played with an underrepresented character there, no less. Oh, dog, you see Artorias is not thrilled by how that turned out. That's,
That's how it goes.
that is, unfortunately, that is how it goes. Highly competitive environment, but hey, yo, real quick, before Artorias gets off stage, hey, I want everyone to give it up for Artorias. Out in 7th place, very good showing this weekend. Let's hear it for my man.
One more time for New Jersey's finest, but Gucci is going to be moving on, representing the Yule. I do the Yip Yip fam over there in the crowd, cheer them on, Luna, Pollo, etc., etc. I know you guys are thinking, hell yeah, let's go. But of course, we got to see the other side of that loser's top 8 as well, right? We got that. Who's up next?
Oh, all right. We actually have 2 of my favorite kind of newer players for this very game. It's going to be Kiri versus Elsa. Elsa going down to, I think it was Zane. I'm going to have to look at that. I have it right in front of me. Let's see. Elsa eliminated Mr. Quotes to make it in.
Yes.
And Zane. Dude, where the hell? Oh, it was Wavy. I'm sorry. It was Wavy. That's right. All right. So Wavy actually was responsible for sending Elsa 2 losers right here.
I see.
Kiri had another like frankly disgusting losers.
Yeah.
Kind of
Tell me
on
about it.
Gucci Blunt Wrap. So eliminated Coach Steve.
Yep.
2-0. Eliminated that Scrub David. 2-0. Eliminated Prada. 2-0. Like I'm saying, like very
Not a game drop.
not a single game dropped in the losers run. And I think it doesn't matter. I'm worried about this game right now. So
And Kiri is an absolute menace, even pulling up to the logos, right? Of course, we're thinking, oh, Monday Night Massacre pulling up for Melty. No, we're over here at WASD Grand Blue tearing it up week after week as well, but you're headed up against an absolute legend. Elsa, rocking the near once again, which, especially in version 1.5. This character is looking so different. There's so much more downtime on death where if you're able to find a good 5L or even a Brave counter, just to buy yourself a little bit more time to breathe, it can be so detrimental when you don't have that Raging Strike. Nier just loses so much of that offensive capability. But we also think when death is back up, your opponent is down to 50%, and Nier has that 100% meter as well. That's the win con, man. We're just swinging for the far game to seal out your fate. This character got some changes, but like some of the other characters that got changes, doesn't mean she got gutted. You just gotta play her a little different. You gotta figure it out. And like the really good Nier players, they know, nah, she's perfectly viable.
I was saying. So button check here, obviously we see the Catalina and the Grand. Definitely button check. I think Kiri's still on the Cheetah, but I'm gonna be honest with you,
So the last time I saw Kiri over at the WAC offline, we were seeing a lot of the Catalina. We were making such good use of how Lightwall is 1.5 just gets so much corner carry off of any of these hits, constantly keeping your opponent in the corner where cat corner pressure.
Oh,
is
look,
like
he's gonna go after him.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, all right. I guess the cat thing doesn't really surprise me. There are several cat players and Vegeta players throughout the course of this game and the last game that would go back and forth between both. I guess most famous supporters, I guess, would be Neo Cars.
Yeah.
Neo Cars. Hope you're doing all right.
Oh, jeez.
Best things up around your way.
Hopefully everyone's doing well.
Yeah.
Hopefully Kiri's
Oh,
doing
no,
well
he's
as well.
after
Oh,
me.
man, Vegeta got nerfed. My Shoto with incredible corner carry. I wish there was another female Shoto with incredible corner carry. Oh, darn. Oh, hey. Catalina, I hadn't seen you there. What's up? What's poppin'? We got Lightwall and we got the buttons all checked. Let's see it for the other side of top 8 losers, Kiri versus Elsa.
Lightwall will be popping. Rest assured.
Yeah,
All right, this is exciting. I was ready for Vegeta here. This is pretty hype.
That was awesome.
Cat.
Yep.
Switching to the old LK color too. Let's go.
Exactly. And of course we got the Flower Crown, the Elsa Classic. Shout out having all the costumes and accessories unlocked, but looking at the far 8, Kiri immediately with the Wind Punish Force.
Alright, so this actually makes a lot more sense. Elsa posted a picture of Lightwall and Catalina 2M this morning.
Oh, because this was the path, not playing the cat, but instead looking at what was going to be following later on.
I got baited. I thought they were going to bring up the cat, but no, that is not the case. Elsa, perfectly happy to just sit here in the corner. This is one of the scary things. Like, these really good Nier players are very patient.
Oh, yeah.
When they need to be, I should say.
Exactly. When death is down, there's really not much you can do, especially because a lot of your normals don't have that death enhanced range. Now just stuck in the corner again. Kiri holding on to 6-6L pressure. You got 8 more seconds till death is back up.
That ain't no thing. Second left on the clock. You got plenty of time to stall. Oh, all right. Expecting to get the right spot to press out.
12 level 11, catch you on the approach. And we got the death race. Death back down once again. Brave Cats are really just killing the puppeteering of this character.
They're super slow right here. You can tell neither player really wants to overcommand. I mean, that's why right there. You get one wrong move, you're easy.
Oh, there it is.
Look at the threat. We're looking for a preemptive 5L to try and catch up the startup and put death on the street. 4 stocks, right? And you're able to knock it out. It's 9 seconds down. But now we're looking at the Wincon, 100% available. Kiri, worse for wear on the HP. We really don't want to run out of death.
15 seconds on the clock. Spending the Brave counter to kill Death. This is going to go down, run to the wire. Elsa has the light lead. Kiri needs to start to close the distance. Take some of this health back. 5 seconds left. Elsa just needs to hold on. Honestly, yeah, you don't even need to tech that. You don't even need to tech that. Oh, beautiful. So
But
far.
still, Kiri understood what their fate was going to be for this round. Great patience.
It's like a tech timeout. You take the launch, you eat the combo, then just don't get up. Go ahead. You won't kill him on the ground. No big deal.
Yeah. Where before version 1.0, so many times we've seen you go for, okay, before these 13 stocks are up, I'm trying to kill you with the FBA. Now, we're trying to recycle these stocks as much as we can, slow it down, so that even if we're, in burnout, essentially, for the next 20 seconds, all we have to do is stall out and take a throw.
Yeah, I like that. Burnout's a good way to think about that, for sure. With the 2U right there allows Kiri to get in, and we're going to establish a little bit of a strike throw plan going here. There's that light wall we were talking about. Oh, goodness. All right.
Cruncher off the 2-2U, and we get the side swap off into Elsa clean, but still, not able to keep that pressure up, right? We're still waiting for Death to come back.
There it is. All right. 13 stocks on deck. Elsa is able to hold on to this light lead a little bit. Kiri kind of finagling for some space right here, but runs right into Death, and this is going to be enough to kill. Cash out with the SPA. Say goodbye. Elsa, good enough to take that first game.
And that's so scary to have to deal with. We're talking about this win con off the far age, right? But Elsa, not quite at that 100% just yet, but knew the next hit was going to confirm
Thank you,
into that
Priya.
super game, just enough meter to seal it out. Now we're 1 game up.
So there's
Here,
one,
looking over and saying,
the
"All right,
one
what do
girl
I do?"
character I probably would main in this game. She's got a dragon. She's
What do you think? Is
cool.
this casual?
But I used to be really good at Grim, though.
After I
I'll do a little little vlog review on the stream once we get back, but for now I'm logging in.
You're gonna have to tune into the stream now. That's gonna be some only one. Sorry. All right, here we go. Game 2 starts right now.
I might make some chicken in a bit.
Right here. What do you think? So what are the? Oh no. Forget about that. I was about to ask about over under the character switch, but we're locked into Kathleen for the rest of the time, y'all. So we're big chilling territory.
Space out for us is the DP. Now we're putting it all out on the line, but Kiri's still gonna get caught up by Elsa. We're cashing out the stocks. We want to get that early health lead. Oh, 6-7 seconds till we get that death back up. So now we're just playing with 6-6 and throw.
This is kind of what I want to see a little more from Kiri. Is light thrust a little more. Yeah. If you space that out right, you can still pressure that a little bit. And we've already seen Elsa get checked a couple times. So this is where you. How does Elsa always have the light lead, dog? This is close down. Damn.
Yeah, it was the early cash out. Now we're playing this. Oh, okay, let me try and slow the game down. But now we've lost the health lead. Now we have to play a little bit more active. But with 13 stocks, I don't know, close out starter. I still don't think it's gonna be able to. Oh, wait, my bad.
It's Joker. Yeah. You get that damage buff when there's less stocks left off that super too. I always forget about that too.
I should have realized. I was thinking, oh, maybe we live with just 1 HP, but no. We still got the firepower behind it. Maybe a little bit more downtime on this character, but still able to relieve when you least expect it.
Just like what we were talking about earlier, Elsa is so patient right up until she isn't, and she just mashes on you and you're not ready for it. Like Elsa's very good at switching up that pace.
And switching it at the drop of the time, right? You know, trying to make sure that you're not ready for it. Thinking, oh, you're ramping up the aggression. You know, it goes from 0 to 200 immediately. But Lightwall, we've been seeing so many of these preemptively from Fury thinking, oh, why are we giving up our turn and going into fighting back? We are scouting out that wave counter, and when Elsa finally bites, look at how much health he's taking.
Gets back going to the corner though, that is tragic. That's the best start Kiri's had so far, and Elsa still claws that light lead right back. Just like the corner. Oh, never mind. It's Joker. It's so Joker. Oh, all right. Didn't have enough meter. Did have enough meter to send that a little bit more, but absolutely did not need it. Crumble stayed off that ultimate thrust. He's going to be more than enough. Kiri finally puts one up the board. Game 2 is going to final round.
That's Katarina. I used to play her too.
Slow burn, chip damage situation, but Kiri just busts out in the corner. We are trying to bring this to game number 3 once again. The unsummon. Yeah, barely any downtime. We're just trying to make sure we don't burn out and catch up too early.
Absolutely. That's the key right now. If you're Elsa, it is all about control. You have the light lead. Now you have it 1 or 2. You can sit right here and beach.
Yep. Now we're waiting in a full the diamonds, but the patience coming out from Kiri, not trying to get counter hit on the approach with the far H and being too aggressive once we're in that death recovery. And
This is so funny. Literally just holding down back, not caring if we're giving up space because we have such a big light lead. Chip almost doesn't matter. And at a certain point, like being in the corner doesn't matter because we get stuff like this. Side switch combo, back throw, whatever, cash out. And that's it. What? When did the light lead happen? I blinked and I missed it. That's crazy.
The 2M death balls out of the corner, trying to get you on that walk back. Must should be so nice, must should be so clean, but still, Elsa's gonna move on to the next round. But one more time, give a big shout out to Kiri for qualifying for this loser side top 8.
Yeah, finish it off 7th here at Crane Blue. 5th place in Melted Blood this weekend too, so multiple top 8s under the belt. Big shout out to Kiri. Yeah. All right, so that is, I believe that's all of our first run right here.
Now we got those quarters, right?
We're gonna get some repeats now, yeah. So next up is gonna be Wade versus Gucci Blood Raps. Oh, yo, check it out, we got the replays here too. Oh, goodness.
I can't believe I had the audacity to say, oh, maybe you don't die.
Maybe you don't die.
Maybe you don't die at HP.
I was thinking it. You said it, dog, but I was thinking it. Yeah.
Oh man, the match up in the quarter. 2 rounds in a row, we saw 2M into old skill conversion kill, man. But back and forth, Elsa ended up on the on the top end there to move on to quarters.
And see, like that sequence right there, that was where Kiri pushed Elsa all the way back into the corner. As soon as Elsa's back was in the corner, that's when Elsa decided to strike. Like, just lure you into a false sense of security, now we're going. So, yeah, we got the firecracker right here. Serum and Zane sit pretty in the winners finals. We will be getting to them in a moment. But right now, it's going to be Wade versus Gucci Blood Rap. Man, UL versus probably CAG. And then, of course, after we're going to have Riazo versus Elsa. These are your final 6 right here. We've already had 2 eliminated, and we still got quite a few matches to go. So don't go no. These games are just getting started, and they're just getting good, too.
Hell yeah. And like you're mentioning, right? The old reliable as far as Cagliostro has been working out for Wavy as far as, some of these previous matches. But still, thinking about it, right, if you want to swap over to the Belial, we think about the dual stance, right, the third dance, where it's so tricky to try and escape, have the overhead, the unreactable to try and worry about. But of course, we want to, try and scramble out with those lows. Belial with that 2M, of course, we got to bring it up once again. One of these amazing low checks, plus off block, even if it doesn't end up catching out the duel, still we're able to get our turn started even on our own defense, right? So I wonder if we're going to be valuing that or if we're going to try and be tricky with the Cagliostro.
I think it's going to be Kang at first. Having those movement options because like UL doesn't have like a fireball exactly. Right?
Yeah.
Pretty rushed down, like a good mid-range game too, right? Like far out, far range, very good levels. But having the ability to teleport around the screen and have that like kind of tricky reverse teleport action going on with Cag might pay some dividends in this matchup. I honestly don't know. Looks like it's going to be butt checking with the Vera. So
I remember we were trying out the Mira for a little bit, like, a couple months, especially after the most recent patch. Maybe, consideration down the line, but no. We got a Cagliostro, we got the line.
I remember when he was messing around with Vera like day one too.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still a believer that Vera is quite a good character, but definitely, I think it takes a little more work in game.
We don't have a ton of them in NA either, right? I'm thinking Char, but
We got a lot, but not a lot that make this top 8.
Exactly, yeah. Lots of Mira fans, but hard to bring it over to those top guys. Testing out that third stance, just making sure our carry is all good.
All right, yeah, there it is. There's a thumbs up. Oh, yeah. Both these gals get right into it. Let's see. Gucci Blumrap versus Wavy. All right. So, not often we see Wavy in losers in the stage 2 game, right?
Yeah.
I'm still really used to seeing Wavy, like, make it into winners on top 8, quick winners finals after that, etc.
Exactly.
She's going to be fighting for life in the Shark Pit right now. This is for 5th place. So, winner of this gets to move on. It's going to get a little bit of a break. And, of course, the losers will be out in 5th. And it seems like we might have a sound issue.
I'm not gonna lie. My headcanon was Wavy selecting Summer Belial and just asking production, oh, is it okay? Are we gonna get TOS in this game? Are we good? Is the PG-13 skin all good?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I mean, it's been flashing.
But I think you are right.
We'll
Just
see.
gotta make sure the audio's all good before you head on into the match. Might as well.
I mean, we've been seeing that Belial print flash up on stream for the most part. Even if they don't think it's good, like the print's there. So I don't know if, yeah. So a little late to be thinking of this PG-13 match.
But yeah, it looks like we are probably going to be looking for the Belial in this matchup going up against the Yule. Like you mentioned, right, has a lot of good ways to try and play that keep away, whether it's Goetia and a lot of its follow-ups, or even just buttons, right? 5H, one of the big keep away stop sign buttons, and then 2U, 2M. It's a Shona with all the tools you could possibly want in Graham.
Oh yes, very powerful character. It does fine against UL too. UL, man, I feel like UL's far buttons actually contest Belial at some of these ranges. Yeah, clearly Wavy's making this pick for a reason, right? So I'm not gonna Monday morning quarterback this piece. We're gonna sit back and watch real quick. Okay, yeah, we're getting ready to tonight. Oh, it's true. We're gonna do another butt check. I got scared. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, you went for command grab right off the cuff.
Now he's watching you
A
up.
little crazy. Loses Porter's got you moving with an activeness I'm not familiar with. Still, match out with the 2M goes in the corner, and we spot on overhead.
What? That was a double, triple whip on the 2L right here that I don't think I've ever seen from Blau. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, and the spot dodge. Yeah, just a little bit too late on the punish. I think the best punish we could on the falling EXDP, but still gonna find the hit here on the script.
This might be enough to kill. This is going to be very close.
Wait.
This is going to be very close. Burn up the rest of the BP, and that is going to do it. All right. Gucci Blumrap taking that first round with that SBA.
Seemed like a pretty quick round, but again, Wavy, one of these players who is, very okay with spending a lot of this BP early. Of course, on a character like Belial, you have a lot of really strong ult skills, but usually you're trying to route into the SBA, get that guaranteed damage, and then refresh that BP economy as well.
A lot of characters use ult skills to get like mid-screen conversions, right? And Belial's mid-screen conversions are already so good. You don't necessarily need to use them unless you're trying to like mess your opponent up on things. I'm gonna be honest, none of that is a factor right now. Gucci Blumrap is bringing that out with the swiftness, runs right into the ultimate DP. Now we're gonna get the side switch, good block of the cross up. Yo, Gucci Blumrap on the other hand, loving these ultimate skills and using them to good measure.
Box lane, start Jason, but still pulling up here with the flip. A little bit too far, especially on that back pass. Should be now we find the 6XL, the cold shoulder.
All right, there it is. All right, command grab finally working. We saw that represented in the first seconds of this game. Finally getting a hit with punishes, with the raging strike. If you actually can hit that, it's low-key a great whip punish option, but it is so hard to get. No, I thought that was gonna kill.
Oh, it's just a little bit too far from the corner, I guess. Now we get the jump in from Gucci, and that's game number 1.
Wow, Wavy has lost 2 heartbreaking rounds like that so far in these games. We've seen so close, final hit either way, just not able to find the, not able to close it out.
Funnel saw Felicia as well going for the 2M. That third dance 2M, if I'm not mistaken, I saw some yapping on the timeline from Meatballs. He said, this character can sing UDPs? Haven't seen it ourselves just yet, but we saw the UDP earlier from Wavy, but now the full commit down that.
Are you a prophet, dude? That was UDP get blocked right there. That's crazy. All right.
I'll be looking into the future sometime, but Wavy, I don't know, the future might be ending really soon. The TV once again, Gucci with the SBA, putting herself on set point.
So I'm not gonna lie, I like the fact that Wavy came out with that real high pace, like kind of reminiscent of like some of the old tag play we've seen.
Yes.
But Gucci Blood Rap was ready for that, dog.
Exactly.
So ready.
Ready to contain the aggression and really kind of fight with this loser settings as we speak. There we go. All right, he finally landing on the front of the
Oh, what a big dance! Oh my goodness. Usually that goes all the way through.
Yep.
But Gucci Blood Rap was ready for that. All right, yeah, that's minus.
Playing with our HUD on the line right now. PC, even on the diamonds.
These cats are not ready to block that new flip kick.
Oh yeah. It's so fast. It's like 9 unreactable. One up at the throw. Fox Lane just looking for a guard with the DP, but Wavy slowing it down quite a bit on the defense. I say as we pull up with the UDP. Be able to build up the 100 for him, but might not even need it. The Raging Strike seals it out clean. Gucci moves on to loser semis.
So we're gonna get into that later. Before anything happens, yo, give it up for Wavy. Out in 5th place. Good run this weekend.
One more time, give it up. And Gucci on an absolute tear right now with a 2-0. Oh my god, this run has been going insane.
Insane. So lost to Zane in winners.
Yeah.
Only ones that take a game off Zane. Beat Scrod for Million in losers.
Yep.
Beat Beast in losers. Beat Tega in losers. I
know. We got Artorias Wavy as well, so now moving on to this loser semis, a loser's run of a lifetime, but still so many more games to play. That's why as soon as she got off the stand, not trying to congratulate, not trying to pop off too early, knowing that we still got to lock in for the rest of this bracket. But we also got to figure out who her opponent is. Lennox, who we have up next to the losers quarter.
Their opponent is going to be the winner of this game. It is going to be Riazo versus Elsa. So this right here, Riazo. Oh, okay, we're already
guessing for side.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't see that as often anymore. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm going to be honest. I'll do it once in a blue moon, but
Yeah.
only if I know my opponent wants one side. I do it out of spite. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I
trying to do
trading
that
mode
mental
on
damage.
2-player side, but sometimes I want to take that advantage. If they seem like they really want it, I'm like, RPS though. Let's get it.
Absolutely. The mental damage starts in the pregame every time.
I see.
Every
Respectfully,
time.
I'm a paper thrower. I'm not gonna lie. It's high risk, high reward. I'm on like layer 3 too early, man. But Rock is so strong. But speaking of strong players,
You're one of those
chilling out in
stereotypes.
the winners finals. We'll be seeing that in just a little bit. We got Zeron versus Zane. We just saw Wavy versus Gucci Blunt Rap, and now we're trying to find Gucci's opponent in Rialto versus Elsa.
Indeed. Riazo is sending Artorias to losers, and now is going to have to face off against Elsa.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is going to be an interesting match. I think Six is going to do fine in this match. Riazo, I guess famously, does have an Anilla as
Yes.
well.
He's got the sheep in the back pocket, but I don't know, especially going up against Elsa. I don't know if we're gonna see that.
I have been like yelling into the ether for like almost a year now to, hey Riazo, play a tap tier, just play Six.
Friends don't let friends play
I'm begging
mid-tier.
you. Yeah, exactly. Like it's not even like Anilla is not viable, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Anilla's a perfectly fine character right now.
But he's
like,
a competitor, right? He's got the warrior spirit, so
That's
you
what
gotta
I'm
give
saying.
yourself the best tools to fight back.
Yes. If you showed up to win, I want you to prove to me that you showed up to win.
That's what I'm saying.
And if you win with Anilla, you know what? I'll shut my mouth. Easy as that. All right. So yeah, button check. Obviously, that's why we're seeing Anilla right now.
Yep.
The Super Saiyan Blue Grand. Still low key, dude. One of my favorite talent swaps for this new game.
You rock with the
they're close.
SSBG?
Oh yeah. I like Super Saiyan Rose personally. I like the Rose color a little better. But I've always been partial to the glowing blue hair. You feel like?
Alright, I see.
Yeah, they were cooking with the colors in this game. Shout out to Side Games.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Side Games. We gotta next time we kick it over to us. We gotta rep these pins too. I keep forgetting I'm wearing these pins.
Exactly. Every one of these events, Bon Show pulling up that NorCal Grand Blue rep. We're stopping on by with some of these, character pins that, as we go through more, I'm sure we'll be seeing you guys at Ziotaku, at Frosty's, at our World Tour Finals as well. So, if you see some of your favorite characters but you can't make it out, hey, make sure to trade with the rest of the community and get your base.
Yeah, for sure. I know. I'm gonna grab as many of these Lance ones.
I know, you were so excited, man.
Oh, and it's the only one too. I'm like, is this heaven? Am I dreaming?
This is what I'm
Is
saying.
it just my favorite Ice Twig? All right, let's go. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, okay. This is the next big decision right here. What's on the thing?
What's the OST? We got in the Ox.
All right.
Why with a Primal Beast? Okay.
That wouldn't have been my choice, but it's a perfectly fine choice. I'm not trying to be a hater about this. you
Okay,
know?
okay.
I'll be a hater about some other things later. No big deal. Okay, it is going to be the 6. I actually was not looking at the
These
character
commentators
selection
are a
at
little
all. All right, here
annoying.
we
A
go.
lot of the commentators in the
last
FGC
game
are
of
pretty
losers
annoying,
round
but
2 starts right now.
the
Riazo
one dude's
versus
pretty
Elsa.
freaking annoying.
Let's see it. We're gonna let the intros rock once again. Only one of them can make it over to this losers semis. Riazo on an incredible
But I
run, and
love
Elsa
fighting
trying to
games
fight
and
her way back onto
tournaments,
the winner's
so-
side.
Dude, and it is going to be a long fight, bro. It is going to be a long fight. If you win this game, you got to go through Gucci Blunt Ramp and then the loser of Serum Sane. Like,
Yeah. Oh, we finally get the cat mask. Chad was asking for this the entire time in pools.
Oh.
Now finally in this losers quarters side, we're letting it rock. No more of the glow sticks.
oh, and the kitty paws too.
I like the glow stick
All right, let's go.
costume is the
And
best
Yaz
one.
as well. Still brings you over to the corner. 50% available. Doesn't even need to cash out on any of those new skills. Raging Strike, and we're gonna get it right back with the SBA.
I love that. You last these two rounds too. 6 got some buffs in the last match for some reason. So here we go.
Pretty good.
Let's use them.
He got the buffs and then he got 15k HP. We're like, okay, you might be looking at that glass cannon shenanigans right now.
Makes sense, right? That's the archetype. Oh, the Clash, and yeah, Elsa's going to be ready with the back throw right there. That is absolutely the fastest option out of Clash at that range. Good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Not quite in the close range where we're looking for that second hit of the auto combo. Immediately looking for the throw.
Oh, yep, you claws. I like the thought to get through death. Didn't find the hit.
Yeah.
Oh, still has a massive life lead though, forcing a couple BPs out of Elsa just to try to make this space.
Yeah, and Elsa has such a big life lead to try and overcome, so the short unsummon just to make sure we're at maximum stock is a good idea, but so much tempo lost to Riazo as he finds the hit with Rekka.
Gonna be a drastic adjustment of the game plan going from Kiri, where like Elsa seemingly had the life lead perpetually, whereas now like, hey, you're playing against 6 now, bro. You might have to do some scrambling.
I'm saying. And the full run-up round start with the 6XL. Axe Cake, but really not trying to be too crazy with it. We don't have a DP until we have 50 meters, so.
You can mash that, but my goodness, is that scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what you're more used to seeing. They get a little bit of that phase step back. Spends the BP. Okay, sneak 1 diamond down. 6XL connects, but no conversion. That could have been much worse for Riazo. Still able to maintain the corner here.
Exactly. That's the rough part about Grid Counter against Death, right? You knock it off the screen, now we're waiting 5, 10 seconds for it to come back up. Even if we find the counter hit 6XL, what are we going to do with no specials behind it and no Raging Strike available? But speaking of someone who has no restrictions on the RM is Riazo. We send it with a super, get that diamond right back.
One more hit right here, and Thro's going to be very close. I think with the damage buff. Now
Oh,
Thro's
now
definitely
for
going to
Jin,
kill.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, once again, Riazo's a massive life lead, but that 2U is godlike. Here we go. All right.
You start the SSBA, puts you on a sliver, and even with the VP drain, but now Elsa really doesn't have to do too much to seal out this round.
And if you're Elsa right now, it's that refund you really want. And that's gravy that Riazo doesn't have any BP. Oh! The shit fell and dashing out. Yeah! I ain't never seen that before. My goodness, yeah. And they're both cackling about
She's
that.
not even fish, she's like, huh?
Yeah. That's one of those things, like, if you really love fighting games and you get one of those moments, that's all you can do. You can be like, man, that's crazy. I've never seen that situation. I got something else to laugh now. That's wild. All right.
You see it, and you realize the animation looks like it low crushes, and you're like, wow, I can't believe it doesn't do that. And then you're like, wait. Maybe it's for the best that that's not the case, but
Yes.
still a funny little thing to see. Now, Riazo, 1 gave up over Elsa.
Wow, Elsa actually got the whip punish right there, but Death was not available, so couldn't get much off of it. And then
Laid
jumped
on the
in.
2H.
Oh my goodness, especially with the 2Hs we were seeing from Riazo and winners too.
man.
Boom, son.
He can do it against Zero. How are we dropping it against Elsa? But still, off of the empty hand, able to bring her right back to the corner. With that RH, looking for WinCon, right? 50%, 100 meter in the bank.
We are so close right here. Elsa can afford to spend some more of these stocks right here. You just need super. There's the unsummon. We're stacked back up, baby. Let's get.
There we go. Going for 13, so at least we can, try and play the neutral a little bit. Don't have to be perfect with a single hit. So Death turn, not too bad.
Empty hand throw bait. Elsa had that locked in with the spot dodge. Misses the combo though. That was the round.
Oh, maybe Death was a little bit too far for the confirm all the way across the screen. But speaking of Riazo leaping all the way to this East Coast corner, the basketball Elsa said, no, please stop.
That's crazy. All right. Is this set point for Riazo?
It is 3 rounds in a row.
Oh, that's crazy. All right. Especially with the way Elsa's been playing so far today. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for a wash, but man, this is not over yet. Not by a long shot. Elsa's still holding on. Excellent knowledge check right there. Yeah. A lesser player would have got smoked by that cross up. Not Elsa. Not
That's
this
what I'm
time.
saying. I'd be saying that's broken. No, just hit the 5L, the anti-air, and a clean confirm from Elsa as well. Immediately ready the first time he's represented.
Strike throw after we're out. Good tech. All right. IV into the death combo, and it's just gonna be 6-6 health to take it out. Yeah.
The linebacker tackle. Elsa got some wind in her sails.
This is one of my favorite parts about watching Elsa is the fact that I can see the player cam right now, and Elsa just has this gigantic smile on their face the whole time.
Yeah, she's eating like 50% off an SBA and she's still smiling. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
huge
that's like
smile.
competitive spirit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
She's here to have fun, but winning's pretty fun as well. Pull up with a clean throw tech.
All right, here we go. Has to fight their way out of the corner right now, and she's gonna eat. No. Okay. Reset? Question mark. All right, we'll take it. That actually works out great for Riazzo. He's gonna build the meter, or excuse me, they're gonna build the meter for the super right here,
Yep.
and we're gonna see the cash out. Thank you very much.
Yep, that BP right back in the pocket. 50% available for Elsa. She wants to go for the UDP, but it leaves to make her positioning any better.
Oh, all right. Kind of unlucky that didn't combo. No big deal. EX quads to get in, and that's gonna be the last BP from Elsa. Next hit is guaranteed. Get a kill. I think throw kills right here. Actually, you gotta be mad careful, bro.
Oh, yeah, you gotta go for the clean tech, especially because chip damage does so much. But the EX Rekka that claws right through. Riazzo moves on to loser semis over Elsa.
So Riazzo has now taken out Artorias and Elsa.
Yeah.
That's an impressive. Like, regardless of where that is in the bracket, winners, losers, blah blah blah, doesn't
Yeah.
matter. That is an impressive showing. So, all right, one more time. It's gonna be the last time on the stage for the morning. Give it up for Elsa, going out in 5th place with the near. I'll clap for that. I'll clap for that one.
Fought for your life, but Riazzo gonna move on.
Riazzo moving on. So Riazzo locking in minimum 4th place. Going to be facing off against Gucci Blunt Raps. That is going to be 6 versus UL.
Ooh, okay.
Two DLC characters from Rising that, or from Rising. I'm sorry, from
Vanilla, yeah.
that caused a little bit of some strife when they were released. They were both a little too early. And they're still pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. We got time to talk about all that character strength in a minute. Right now, we're gonna have to kick it over to ads. Do not go anywhere. Top 4 starts right when we get back.
Leopard gives you wings.
10 over here at East Coast Showdown.
Here's pause, the ads.
What brings you here? Hello. I am honored. Ishnu Allah.
Feel free to browse.
Inventory is full.
Go in peace. I'm listening. Farewell.
Peace stay with you. Go in peace. What brings you here? Ishnu Allah.
My goods are of the highest quality. Peace be with you. May the stars guide you.
Mute the crappy music.
Can I
I
assist?
am honored. Vishnu Daldir.
How may I help? How may I help?
All right, we're back.
It's your boy J2, once again hanging out with the homie Lennox. And Lennox, this first half has been insane. We've had some pretty interesting upsets so far. So who do we have in this top four?
Oh, we got Z-Rom and Zane in winners, and we have Gucci Blunt Rap versus Riazzo hanging out with loser semis. First up is going to be winners finals. We're gonna have our first to three of the afternoon, and let me tell you, real bracket starts right now, dog. These
Oh, yeah.
first to threes are gonna go ham.
Dog.
So I'm, I don't want to say I called this winners finals. I called this winners finals. These two, this is my toss up to win the whole tournament. Is these two right here.
Yeah.
Zane has been playing out of his mind with Grimnir lately, and I have not seen a lot of answers. That being said, Zerom is one of like the old goats for a reason. This dude has been playing Charlotta longer than most people have been playing this version of the game.
Exactly.
And with great results too. Like has been cooking throughout pretty much the entirety of the life of the last game and the entire part of this game. I believe sponsored by was it Kaname?
Thank you,
They
Priya.
got their, they got their
They
own
got a booth as well?
here. Yeah. So we're gonna hop right into this, dog. I am so excited for this
Dog.
match. No surprise in the character select screen. It's gonna be Charlotta versus Grimnir. All right, we get right into it. Yo, let's give it up for Zeron versus Zane.
Over here in our winners finals. Now talking about it, our first to three, right? We think, oh, we have a little bit more room to think of the character select screen. If we have any of these counter picks, what are we gonna bring to the table game 2, game 3? But these two characters, of course, are gonna be what we're gonna be seeing for the entirety
need
of
a
the set.
minute.
Like you mentioned, Zero, one of the Charlotta gods, Zane so comfortable on all the air mobility that we get on this group here.
So Zero does have like a back pocket Lucilius,
Yeah.
but I do not think we're gonna
I think
see
everyone does now these
Yeah,
days.
yeah. No,
In
this is
1.5?
pre-patch. This is pre-patch.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. No, I think these cats are going to stick it out with these characters. They both put a ton of work into their respective characters, and the results speak for themselves. Here we go. Zero off to a very strong start here against Zane, and Zane forced to spend a little brave counter here to get out of the corner. Oh, that could be a problem, my friend.
Yeah, trying to go for the air fireball, but you, Charlotta Ball, as a starter over here in the corner, you're going to be eating quite a chunk, just barely out of that throw range, but the walk under, the stone tap technique once again from Zane.
Ain't nobody was ready for that one. Not Zane, not Zero, but Zane happy to capitalize on it, and now you get the mix up. Good blocks on the overhead. Here we go.
Off screen 50-50, but still going to block the overhead. Little tap on the door for the 6XL, but didn't believe in the hit for Zane.
One more hit, and actually runs face first to the DP. That was enough to kill. I was not ready for that. Oh my goodness. All right.
Betting it all, Zero looking at the HP and saying, all right, if I'm going to bet it on a reverse slide, might as well get one that kills.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. So Zerom takes the first round. Still plenty of game left to be played, though. Zane already trying to lock that adjustment in, dashing overhead. It runs into the parry. Oh, no.
Oh, there we go. Far H, use Psycho Crusher. Let's bring us all the way over to the other side and set the seals. Air dash, JL, no EXCP coming out from Zero. Oh, there we go. And you find the twister right for Zane's side. No.
One more hit.
No.
One more hit. Oh, misses out on the light confirm, but able to continue the pressure. Zane burns another brave point and runs into the ultimate Charlotta ball again.
Yeah. I wonder if we went the U version of the Psycho Crusher, if it would clash, or if one would win out over the other, but Zero, if one U-ball works, let's send 3 more up against the corner. Still not enough to kill, but close now tap on the dome.
And that was the third one we've seen already in this winners finals, and all 3 have hit. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Zero bringing it back with no health and no BP. That was a very impressive comeback. My goodness.
You know, keeping it active, even just in game 1 of this winners finals, but heading on to the next one. Round start with the Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta match these 4 moving specials, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, and that's how it be sometimes. And Zane has finally managed to set up the win condition. Okay, yeah, great early challenge there from Zero. Now trying to deal with that Oki.
There we go.
Back throw.
The dive kick.
Trying to get it to the corner. DP says, I'm going right back at you, brother. Full screen. Now you're gonna get in all over again.
Oh no, tries to go for the noble strategy, maybe taking a turn early on the air dash, but no, he's gonna be you right air to air, put Zane into the corner, the seals bring you right back out.
Oh, got the wall mounts too. That's gonna be enough to kill. Doesn't need the super, but had that SBA on deck if you needed it.
Just on the off chance we needed a little bit more damage, but 1 more round on the board for Zane.
Oh man, was that his first round of the board? Is this? Are we already in game 2? Damn,
Good
dude, that
fight,
first
right?
game flew by. That's crazy. Here we
I mean,
go.
when you're Zero, you're someone who is the optimization station. Anytime you have Meteor on this Charlotta, you know, it's definitely a speed run of a winners finals.
Zero, we've seen Zero speed run a winners final, or 2 in our day. That's for sure.
Exactly. Shout out WAC Weekly's back and forth. Oh yeah, Boston placer in that grand finals, but still fighting for it on this side. Still off to a great start with us SSBA in tow.
Yeah, cash out with super. All right, so a little early, but you're gonna do the BP damage and throw kills right here. I really like that decision.
Oh, there we go. All the air dashes in the world, not enough to stop you. That's damage.
Oh my goodness, just straight up baited right there. Look at that. Look at that face. Calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah.
Not worried about a thing right now. Say, hey, you know what? I don't know if you know who I am, dog.
Exactly.
But like, I know how to introduce a counterplay.
Minus on the air dashes, but maybe trying to double down with the super right after, and then he's like, all right, you got me.
And we are finally seeing Zane start to check with the 2H. Zera's found a pretty consistent way to go over that tornado in neutral, so I'm really glad Zane's breaking up the adjustment already.
Yeah. There we go. The noble strategy reset once again. Puts you in the corner, but we're looking for the slide.
Ooh. Trying to slide to the Charlotta DMs. Here we go. And you see, there it is. Zera finally starting to respect that tornado. Okay. Yo, challenges after the air dash though. And low-key, this might be enough to kill you right here. Let's see. This is going to be very close.
No meter behind it. Looking for one more noble strategy. Overhead doesn't quite kill. Tricky on the jump mark, but we're looking for the walkout once again from Zane. Far age into the U Psycho Crusher. It's going to get you all the corner carry in the world. It still needs 2 more good hits to seal it back out.
This is another matchup that Far H does like a lot of work in. That was impressive. All right, here we go.
The fact that it wasn't on block either, more time to build before we get another U-ball as a threat. Oh,
Wow.
a little too far for the far L.
Yeah, didn't get the full conversion, but that had to go. Oh my goodness! All right, Zera baits out the brave counter and is able to get the punish after. That is game 2 going to Zera. My goodness, Zane looked like he had the adjustment there, or not the adjustment, the turnaround there in the momentum. Picked the exact spot where Zero wanted to rush with that Charlotta ball.
Exactly.
Moved over, just barely missed that conversion. I don't know. Zane's gonna be thinking about that one later. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way.
Wouldn't have been able to kill, but would have at least put you in a 50-50 to seal out the game. But now Zero up 2-0. Such a good position to try and secure that spot in the grand finals.
I love how he uses the air specials in his movement out, right? It's like underrated part of his gameplay.
Yeah, the EX with the air momentum to escape the corner. There we go. Now we got the U seals. 50-50. I'm guessing low.
Whoa! J2 gets the
That's
rest
the
out
first time I've
there.
guessed right the
All
entire top man. I should put that out there, but not going to work out for Zero on side. Still got SSBA available and 1 more 50-50.
Oh, overhead that time. All right, there it is. So this is very similar to what we saw against Wavy earlier. It's like, if Zane gets you into the corner, you will not block the 50-50s forever.
Exactly.
You will get hit.
You can be right once or twice, but it's obviously not a die that's weighted against you, or weighted for you rather. The far H once again for the counter hit.
Ah, there's the parry. All right. So the old joke was once Zerom starts parrying, that's when the game ends because Zerom has become too comfortable. Yeah.
Like he's chilling. He's gotten a read on you. He doesn't care about the recovery of the parry. He knows exactly what your timing, your cadence is going to be. It's exactly shining onslaught to pull up all the way across the screen.
Look at the carry on this. This character still has so much sauce. Oh my God, whipping the low follow-up for the meaty. Yes, sir.
God, we talked about this earlier, right? The optimization station, still 50 meter, can threaten that U-ball no matter where you are on the screen.
And he's had a very high hit percentage with that U-ball so far. However, Zane gonna land the super, and this is gonna make Zero possibly guess for the game right here. All right, we'll see. Can Zane pull one up on the board? Blocks the overhead. Takes the throw. Here we go, and just back it off. All right, finally blocks the U-ball.
We still have one more in tow. It's scary. One time for both sides, but the jump in not checked by Zane. Zero on set point.
So that is the downside of Grimnir 2H.
Yeah.
Massive vertical hitbox, right? Horizontal?
Horizontal.
Not so much, not
Yeah.
so much. I couldn't see the animation, but I suspect that was the startup that Zero was able to click there.
Exactly. A little bit lacking on that reach, but here we go. Close, heavy, not lacking on the proximity. There we go. We send it. And we're also going to send it with the EXDP off the scramble. Zero says, no, you're not getting the momentum for free.
Once again, big whip 2H goes punish there for Zero. Finally blocking the move ball, but don't forget, son, you are plus. I know you haven't blocked that a lot. I have to get you a little reminder.
There we go, UDP. Time to escape. Once again, we still have DP available. 50% threat that mid-range.
UDP, a much better answer than attempting to stand up against double strategy. I very much like that use of it. Once again,
Far H, my beloved.
dude, that first hit of Far H does so much work in this matchup, too. Oh my goodness.
Great check for how far it goes. Baits out the Brave counter from Zane. The Raging Strike, the full punish from Zero. And doesn't even need the full 100 to 3-0 and secure his spot in Grand Finals.
All right, dog. I was joking about calling the winners finals earlier. I did not call 3-0 either way, dude. I was very sure this game was gonna go right down to the wire. But
Yeah.
that's my fault for underestimating Zero, dude. I should have known better. I should have known better. I've seen him play before. This dude's good. So Zeron's gonna get a little bit of a break now. Gonna be hanging out on the winner side of
Yep.
Grand Finals, and now just gets to sit back and take in the rest of these games, trying to build a game plan, see who's coming up at him, see who's coming for the king. And Zane likewise. Gonna get a minute to lick those wounds, because right now we are gonna move back down to our final first two of the afternoon. It is going to be Gucci Blunt Rap versus, who are they playing? I already forgot. It is Riazo.
Riazo,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. For
We
some
gotta
reason I
find-
thought Riazo got eliminated. I got
No. We gotta find Zane's opponent real quick. So while he has a little bit of time to check out the stream, see who he's gonna be up against. Zero sitting pretty in the Grand Finals winner's side, like you mentioned. Gucci and Riazo fighting it out. The opportunity to take it in losers finals against Zane.
Man, and that is going to be a hell of an opportunity for sure. Man, both of these cats have had some wild runs so far.
Yeah.
We'll see if Gucci Blunt Rap can put another big name on their, or notch another big name, I guess, on their stick. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They've taken on some big ones this weekend, but Riazo coming fresh off of a big win off of Wavy, I think it was.
Yes, yeah.
That's gotta feel good. If you're Riazo, you've already had some big dubs, but if you beat Wavy like that, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Not a lot of people in this room can say they've eliminated Wavy out of the top 8.
Yeah, exactly. Both of these two on a loser's run of the lifetime right now. Let's make sure the buttons are all good before we head on into that action. I see that Abel, and I know exactly what's going on.
Butt check.
With the Raging Strike, big chilling on the close out. Dude is good.
We're talking about these losers runs. I keep forgetting Riazo got into top 8
On winner's side, yeah.
But just got cooked by Zero early.
Actually, these are the two who took out Artorias in the winners and the losers side, right? So now they're fighting for the pride, trying to take it into that top 3.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're so right about that.
Yeah.
Wow. Also, Riazo is the only
One second.
to take a game off Zero so far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll see. This is gonna be a hard fought battle for sure. Yo, that's how you know it's a button check. We're seeing Uno
Yeah.
on screen and Avatar Belial.
Shout out Redeemer. Oh, there's some Abel players in NA that I can't remember off the top of my head. I remember back during the Combo Breaker auction, you know, we were going through all of these characters. No one wanted to bet on Anila,
I remember
but
that.
someone really wanted Avatar Belial.
Yeah.
I forget who it was. It might have been
They paid
Pilch.
too much.
Off the top of my head, I want to say it was a New Jersey head. I was like, really? They said, yeah, I mean, it's a free entry. Who
I
else
got
is
some
gonna bet
fresh
against you? I'm
air
like,
and
ah,
some
yeah, I get it.
sunlight
That's true. In Vanilla,
I
we
might
had a
go
couple,
to the comic book store shortly to see if they have the Booyah statue.
Yeah, mostly
The
like
Deedlit
secondary
Booyah
side.
statue.
I think said Poppy had a pretty potent Avatar Belial.
I know Zane, I think, had him as a secondary for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken.
But when I think of Avatar Belial, I always think Tafcat.
Yeah.
PNW West Coast, like actual Avatar Belial main, and really good player overall.
yeah.
I was a big Tafcat believer, especially toward the end of that life that game. Haven't
yeah.
really been competing so much in this version, but that's how it be. It's not for everybody.
And when we come back, we'll get bear
once again, we are
form.
going to get UL versus 6 here in the losers top 8. Losers semis right here. This is playing for 4th place. Winner moves on to losers finals. Loser is going to go home. Oh, we
I
got the
love
king
beast,
back
yeah.
out? Yeah.
The kitty mask versus the fox. Dancing with passion, but still fighting their way over to that losers finals.
Furries everywhere rejoice. Here we
So
are.
true, bestie.
All right. Let the intros rock one more time. This is like super hyped to see UL like actually making a run at top 8. You do not
Right.
see this very often.
You
And especially like, the jokes aside, like only one near a top 8. Like,
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. All right. We're getting right into it here. Riazo versus Gucci Butt Rap. Starting right off. Last first and 2 of the afternoon. Do not forget.
Throw. Oh, immediate bait on the parry. We're just pulling up for another throw. We said Riazo, I know this defensive option so cool. You want to get this momentum right back, but BC, Brian Steelers with the U parry. Back onto the mid screen.
There it is. All right. Wow. Actually, we see the flip dipper to get over the throw attempt right there. Yeah, real smart. Gucci Butt Rap probably going to be taking this off there. Can I spend it? No, that scale's too heavy. They changed
yeah.
it. They changed.
What? The EXTP, the final hit is enough to secure the kill. Gucci, round number 1.
Okay. I didn't think that would kill.
You know, I was thinking the scaling was going to kick in too. I'm not going to lie. The basketball combos are a shadow of their former selves. Still, round number 2, the incumbent is clean for Riazo.
Yes, it sure is. And off to a great start right here against Gucci Butt Rap. All right. Oh, okay. Established a little bit of a strike throw game plan. I see it. I don't know what happened.
There we go, clean tech, and we're immediately matching out 0. I'm sending the 2M, and I'm sending the U empty hand. We're wall flinging, and we're fighting so much damage on Gucci.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got 50 more meter. That should be more than enough to kill right here. Both of these cats have their meter dump rounds going.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
We're sending it. We got the optimization. We got the resources on board. We're gonna spend them round number 3.
Empty hand. All right.
We made out a spot dodge, but instead we're gonna go minus frames right into the parry.
Oh, that was definitely a throw type attempt. That was, I don't know. We'll take the back throw though. Gucci Butt Rap gonna be happy with the lead position.
Spot dodge on the shadow step, but we still got the Eureka. I simply want to be a hitbox when I grow up.
Yes, that's all I want. I just want to be a big hitbox that moves forward and doesn't crash with
Yeah, exactly. All the priority in the world. We're gonna send it with the gate. BC right on the projectile.
You woke up with buttons, right? That was the scariest thing in the world. Oh my goodness. You are going to pay for that, sir. Gucci Butt Rap is going to take that first game against Riazo. Yeah, there's the smile. That might be the first smile we've seen so far tonight. Like, it's been all bended so far.
The facade of the locking finally breaking, saying, all right, you really want to make it into this top 3. You can't let yourself get too carried away. Let the momentum fade away. Go back to this character select breaking breath.
Because real talk, Gucci Butt Rap was not seen as big.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go swing by the comic book store to see if they have the Booyah statue. I'll be back. Much love. I'll catch you guys later. Hashtag save soul. Hashtag conscious planet.
Hey.
Hey.